8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that
hear a song? Freeze there, rest his head on a pillow made of concrete. Yeah.
We put him in Massey.
That's called Pearl Jam. You ever see Pearl Jam live?
After these messages, we'll be right back. Wake up in the morning, there's a slap around the face. Wake up in the morning, there's a crackle in your face. Wake up in the morning, there's a pop that really says, Rice Krispies to you, and you, and you. Pour on the milk and listen to the snap that says it's nice. Pour on the milk and listen to the crackle of that rice. Get up in the morning to the pop that says it's rice. Hear them talking Rice Krispies.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Oh, right! To call you stupid would be an insult to stupid people!
Dante, you're a big cat, fat cat, mean cat. Ate all the food that we fed you today. You got fish on your face, big disgrace. Kicking your litter all over the place, singing, we will scratch you.
I want you to know that I've smoked pot.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Welcome to Tuesday and welcome to The Vibe. This is BF Live, The Vibe. It is Tuesday, folks. It is Stream Show 302. How's everybody doing today? I am your man, Buffalo Bobby Fran. What is good in the Stream Show hood? Are you ready to get down for the next 3 hours today? I hope you had a great Monday. We got our week started off. Yes, we always like to figure out what day we're dealing with. It is Tuesday, May the 6th, 2025. I am Bobby Fran, like I said. Whoop, I got my bro backstage. We're going to bring in a minute. What are you doing for the next 3 hours, folks? I hope you want to hang out and have some positive vibes, because that's what we do here Monday through Friday for 3 hours straight. That's what we do right here on The Vibe. So, and one of the people we do it with is the guy that's co-streaming my show. Welcome everybody over on Andrew the Giant channel, Andrew the Giant 96. He's backstage right now. So let me take this out and I'll bring him in and he'll tell you why you're seeing him on my show today. He's the bro you know, and he's what you're here for. He is Andrew the Giant. Come on, Andrew. Oh, look, and we got shirtless Vinny. Ooh, I guess it's shirtless Vinny. What's up, Vinny? In the background.
Nice to see you. Hope you're well.
All right. What's up, buddy? Uh-oh. How you doing?
I just got out of the shower. I'm wet.
Oh, boy. Well, I'm sure the ladies love that. Maybe some of the guys, too. He told us you were taking a shower, Vinny. How's it going?
Good. Me and Andrew kissed in the shower this morning. It was very nice.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, well, I'm super happy to see you. You showed up about 24 hours exactly, almost kind of yesterday at this time, right here live on my show, and it was a great thing. So I put a short out of it because it was so fun to see it and all, and see that smile that's showing up on Andrew's face today. So that we enjoyed seeing that. Andrew, you got some new surroundings today. What's going on out there?
Just in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. I said you're not office Andrew today. You're kitchen Andrew. Well, you know, Vinny.
I tried to go outside, but it's too hot.
Is it really too hot? I know you said you wanted to be outside. I know you're looking forward to it.
That's all right. I appease to whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, I guess you got to do that to some extent. But yeah, Andrew, you should realize that Vinny's not going to be here, you know, for forever, right? And so make the most of the time you can with Vinny. You know, you should hang outside in the right conditions, right? Get some sunscreen, hang out in the shade or whatnot. But if it's just a little hot, you should go outside with your boy.
I agree.
Definitely.
I agree.
All right. Well, you're kind of getting the I wasn't sure if I was going to do the juicy man meat, but look, ladies, we got juicy man meat here. Got your live juicy man meat. Oh my goodness. Fresh out the shower. I'm glad you got bottoms on, bro, because I wasn't 100 when I turned the camera on.
You'll never know. You'll never know.
You never know. All right, well, there you go. Well, thank you. The boys are with us again today. We're going to get the show started. I'm going to go into the chat family check-in. We're going to do the not-so-serious news. We're going to cover a kind of a breaking sports story that kind of just started breaking last night. We'll do a little sports with Andrew, the sports guy and all. All of this and more for the next 3 hours. Let's hang out, buddy. But it is
We're going to be with Scott most likely today.
That's right. Thanks for going ahead and letting everybody know. So, yeah, this is Andrew the Giant. Andrew the Giant is hanging out with me Monday through Fridays. Now that he's Florida man on my show, BF Live The Vibe. So he's co-streaming my show on Andrew the Giant 96. So welcome to all my new friends joining from Andrew the Giant 96. And if anybody, Andrew, you know what? I got my 1,000 yesterday thanks to you, I think, buddy, right? 1,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
But I did just notice today that I'm at 999. So if any new people could make their way over to BF Live The Vibe and keep me well above 1,000, I'd appreciate it. It's absolutely free if you subscribe to BF Live The Vibe. All right, Andrew. Well, I know the friends are in the chat and want to go to say hello to you. So I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to run my element, and let's see what everybody's up to today on a Tuesday. Let's make their Tuesday better, buddy, as I run the element and we open the show like we do every day. You ready?
Let's make the day better, everyone.
All right, and we're ready. Let's do it. We're going to do the chat family check-in, folks. It's Tuesday. This is the Vibe 302. What are you up to? Let's go. This is the chat family check-in.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's what we do here on the Vibe. You talk amongst yourself. You talk with me. And Positive Vibes will be created for 3 hours today. We're going to be around till 3 o'clock East, and we're going to break it off right about exactly at 3 o'clock East, because I heard from my friend Bob Levy that he's going to be behind the wall. He's going to be doing a members-only show. So if you want to see what Bob Levy's up to, I'm kind of the meat in a Bob Levy sandwich. He did a 10 o'clock show. I'm going to take care of you from noon to 3, and then right at 3, you're going to have more Bob Levy, but it's members only. So you got to member up over there on the Levyverse for that. We're going to start the opening chat family check-in as we do right here on the Vibe. A little time to hit the post, people. Get your chats in there for the opening chat family check-in for BF Live The Vibe Stream Show 302.
Wizards.
Ready? You know that Here we go. P-Cunt starts. Most shows With the Goonie Goo Goo you begonias, he throws out the BF Chang emojis. He says, Unga Bunga, and what do you gano? What do you gano, my friend Peacunt? Let's get the day started off on a positive vibe, my friend. What do you gano? Thank you for supporting me as a member right here on the Vibe. Peacunt always coming in with the $2 for his second chat. Oh shit, we're doing it. We're having it. Tikal. Thank you. Here we go. Whoop.
We're doing it.
We are doing it, Peacunt. Thank you, my friend. Look at Andrew's got the arm of strength up, buddy. Look at that. Strong arm Andrew.
Hi, Peacunt.
No, what? My wristband.
Oh, we're doing it. I thought that was probably the other thing you were doing. Yeah, because it's not like you to be strong arm. We're doing it just like
we're doing it.
That's right. We're hanging out and spreading positive vibes right here in the midday. Let's go, Andrew. We're doing it. And you got that from the lovely Lemmy, correct? Mm-hmm. Shout out Lemmy. Peacunt checks in again with the BF Chang emojis because he's a member. Thank you. Spawn, our bro, checks in and says Spawn checks in to tell BF and everyone in the chat to have a great day and reach around. Yeah. Team reach around. Spawn or Sean says Peacunt to Cal. FJM checks in and says hello to Peacunt. Good get high noon all from FJM. Peacunt shouts out FJM with a to Cal. Peacunt is checking in on Andrew the Giant 96 channel and he's shouting you out over there, brother.
What's up, my man?
Terry Nee says Peacunt is the best. Our bro Terry Nee checks in on a Tuesday on the Vibe. Just a Guest checks in number 10, and I always tell him he's number 1. All know you are Terry Nee, says Peacunt, throwing the love right back. Just a Guest, Hoya from Peacunt. Bro, it's Bone Loads, Andrew. Checking in, our bro.
Bones! How are you, buddy?
Bones checking in, our co-host on the Sports Heads when we do it. Bone Loads getting the bones up from Peacunt. Just a Guest is also checking in on Andrew the Giant channel, and he's nice enough to throw out my link to keep me above 1,000 subscribers over here on the Vibe. Thank you, Just a Guest. Unknown checks in and says, he's throwing out that's a flag symbol, I think. That's how it shows up for me. Mandy Diff checks in, the resident fishing expert. Peacunt, Bone Loads, Terry Nee, and Just a Guest. Good morning. Peacunt shouts out Mandy Diff with the Hoya. Mandy Diff shouts out you, Andrew, myself, Scott, and Captain Nick. Well, like Andrew said, Scott kind of let us know that he woke up not feeling so great today, so I don't think he'll be joining us today. And then Bobby Nick is the whole thing. You never know. I'm sure he'll be along once he wakes up. Just a Guest says 666. Mandy Diff gives the salute. The Nightbot is running all of our friends' bots right there. Membership links. The Reverend Wild Bill checks in from the ATL and says, Hoya, what do ya gano? Well, Hoya, and happy Tuesday to you. The Reverend Wild Bill checking in from the ATL. Hoya.
Get a Hoya.
Peacunt shouts out the Reverend Wild Bill with the Hoya. We have checking in. Andrew, what's up, brother? I was just telling you how I hate those bum cowgirls. You talking about the Cowboys?
I was going to say, we love a cowgirl around here.
Yeah, we love a cowgirl. So that's a lot of times what a football fan calls the Cowboys.
The Cowgirls suck.
The what? The Cowgirls suck?
They should get rid of Dak Prescott. He's so overrated.
I haven't followed the Cowboys since they had Tony Homo.
Wow, you go way back. Now he's now commentating and whatnot. So let me get you off of this one shot. What's up? Checking in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel. Welcome to the Vibe. Just your average pug checks in from Andrew the Giant 96. What's up, you crazy crackheads? Come on, just your average pug. Gimme Bezos checks in and says, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Andrew, how's about cooking something up with Gimme Bezos? Give him a kiss. Oh, shit. Damn, you getting tongue action. What the fuck? What the hell? We got sexy Andrew already. Gimme Bezos. Space Nerd checks in and says, is it Shirts Off Tuesday? Good morning, Vinny. Uh-oh. Yeah. See, you got the lady. I told you you're spoiling Space Nerd. She think this is your juicy man meat right here if we don't get to it, Space Nerd. Peacunt Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Vinny getting the love from Peacunt over on Andrew the Giant 96. Peacunt gets shouted out by Space Nerd. Gimme Bezos gets love from Peacunt. The Reverend Wild Bill says Space Nerd, gano. FJM says, come on, look at that. Oh, come on, look at that. Nerd Hoya from Pecan. Gano, the Reverend Wild Bill from Space Nerd. Space Nerd says Hoya to FJM, the calcified kid. Space Nerd says Hoya to Gimme. Good morning, Andrew from the Nerd. And Andrew says in return to that, wow, he didn't give me half a beat to get the solo shot on, but there you go. You got your nerd call. Waver checks in and says you're a new member, but an old friend. Thank you, Waver. Thank you. But like Tan Mom, she says, I never left. She never left. But welcome, Waver, to the BF Live, The Vibe, as a member. Thank you. Waver Hoya from Pecan. Fuck yeah, Stream Element says Waver. Waver Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hey, Pecan, good to see you from Waver. Hoya to the Reverend Wild Bill from Waver. Waver says yes to Andrew. Yay, Andrew. It's our boy Waver checking in.
I didn't know that acronym was good to see you. I was curious about that.
There you go. Great to see you. Good to see you. Whatever you like to be. It's a positive thing. Space Nerd says, good morning to myself. I got distracted. That's okay. It's a Tuesday. It's a weird day. This gigantic link right here is for my friend Bobby Nick, who's not with us right now, but he might join us later on when he wakes up from doing his other podcast. That's a giant link for his Space Chief 75 in the lounge shirt. Click on that and you can find your way to that. Joe Mama checking in from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says, Andrew, I heard you came out of the closet. Wink, wink. This true, Andrew? Would you like to address these rumors?
Hello, Frisco.
Joe Mama thinks you wink, wink. Hello.
It's from him.
What?
Yeah. It's hard to shoot down gay rumors when you're in the room with a shirt on camera with a shirtless man. So there you go.
Man.
Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hoya to Vinny, says the Reverend Wild Bill.
Hi, Reverend Wild Bill.
Let's see. Mandy Diff checks in and says hello to you, Vinny.
Hi, Mandy.
Andy and Vinny getting it on. Oh, baby. They getting it on. Sugar. Hoya from the Space Nerd. Just a guess says, maybe it's the pizza, Scott. Oh, maybe that's why he's getting sick, maybe. Was Scott going housing pizza? I didn't see that. First Amendment checks in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says, watermelon bubblicious gum is the best. Ooh, I could go with you on that. I do have some old school, I got some old school bubble yum on my shelf, Vinny. Some bubble yum. Yes, I do. Yes.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, just
old... and everything with the duck with the spiky collar and all that.
I'm talking about bubble yum gum. What you talking about, son?
Bubble yum. That their logo is maybe I'm wrong, but
maybe, or you could be. That might be a newer logo I'm not as familiar with, but I just know it's my old school gum. How you doing, First Amendment checking in? Easy now. The Cowboys are my or you're what? Wait a minute. You're okay. Oh, okay, because you must be anti Redskin, because I know you're kind of in my region. And a lot of people in your area are like Washington fans, but you're a Cowboys fan there. I don't know. They I don't really think they've been much of a team. I think they've been struggling, Andrew, ever since. There's Andrew sleeping. Look, he's going.
Get out here.
I know. Ever since Jimmy Johnson was their coach and GM, I don't think that I don't think the owner is as good at getting people. That's totally fair. Good stuff to hear, says Waver. Thank you, Andrew from Space Nerd, for the call. Hoya Waver from Space Nerd. He says, yes, says Waver. Salute, Space Nerd from Waver. Space Nerd's laughing already. Bubble Yum Blueberry was good, our friend Waver checks in. I just got the old school Bubble Yum. Bubble Yum was slimy at first. Had to catch it so I wouldn't swallow it. Well, it must be practice or something. I sleep at work too, Andrew. And they say he sleeps at work too. All right, well, with that, guys, why don't we get on with the show, because that is the end of the Tuesday opening chat family check-in. Now we're on for more fun. Let's go. Let's get on with the show.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right. You talk. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk with me. This is BF Live, The Vibe, as I go for taking care of some technical stuff here. Hooking up to my board. Here we go. All right. I'm glad our boy Vinny is with us and the chat family's with us on a Tuesday. We're going to try to make it a little better for you for the next couple, 3 hours. We're going to do the not so serious news, play some funny clips and whatnot. Let me see here what I got here to play for you here in my little stall today, Andrew. I was going to play this for you. Let's see if it's still there. Oh, are you trying to wake him up?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where's he
I
at?
don't think Andrew's out.
Oh, he's sleeping. Andrew.
What is energy drink?
What's up? Hey, Elliot Traker checks in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says, hey, checking in on the vibe right here. Let's see. All right, well, maybe, Andrew, I got an idea. Here you go. I want to have a fun video I want to show you. I want to see if you could, somebody wants somebody to fly this to you. Check this out. You think you could do this, Vinny? I don't know if I'd have the skill, bro.
I don't think I have the skill.
Look at that.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
Fast. That's awesome. Yeah, no way. And then the speed, look at that.
What's up, Gatsu, checking in?
I guess.
Bro, I couldn't fly it that steady without a beer on it.
Yeah, no shit.
The lovely Sweet Scorpio checks in on a Tuesday, putting down them positive vibes.
Scorpio.
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea I've been to a lot of concerts in the last like 2 months, and that wouldn't be a bad idea, having like a little drone like misting the crowd to cool everyone off. You know, I was thinking like if you go too fast, you're spilling beer on everyone, but
yeah,
might be a market for that.
Yeah, you know, Vinny, we follow each other on Facebook. You checked in from a concert the other night. What was that? You want to talk about that? Who'd you go see?
I saw Silverstein. I actually, I don't know them too well, but I know that they've been around forever. And my buddy he's just like, hey, you know, if you give me $30 right now, we can go to a concert on May 5th. I was like, okay, didn't think anything of it. Then the 5th came around and he's like, you ready for this concert? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I am. Yeah, it was really fun. And I moshed so hard. I got punched in the esophagus. So
oh my God.
It was good.
Damn.
Yeah. It was really good.
Space Nerd likes that Mr. idea. And Just Your Average Pug says, yeah, missed the crowd with the beer right there. Absolutely. All right. Well, I just had a little fun showing that video right now. But I do like to do the not so serious news here. You know, this is our bubble of positivity. We like to keep it 100 here on the vibe. You can keep the negativity of the world out. You know where to get the negative news. But I like to go over to my news desk and I'll run my little element. We'll do the vibe not so serious news. Let's do that today for Tuesday. This is the vibe not so serious news. All right, I'm over here in my news studios now. I'm going to bring a few news stories that we can talk about at length on the vibe not so serious news. Andrew, are you awake, buddy? You going to be awake for this one? Because I want to start off with a sports story. We had breaking news happen kind of late last night, like after dinner time, about an NFL kicker being released, Andrew. You want to tell the people about it?
The record breaker for yardage kick got released yesterday. I don't know if it's because of the allegations and that might be part of it, but Justin Tucker got released yesterday.
That's right. Andrew is the Human Sports Ticker. So, yeah, we're reporting right here. Baltimore Ravens release kicker Justin Tucker months after massage therapist accusations. Had you heard anything about this, Vinny?
No.
Apparently, he's been like all these massage therapists come out the woodwork on this dude saying that it's like multiple, bro. Like almost like where there's smoke, there must be fire kind of situation.
Yeah.
I don't know because
like assaulting them.
Saying that he was like doing inappropriate things during massages. I'll read the story of it. Maybe this will fill in a little bit of the for you. Tucker was one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, has denied the misconduct allegations. This is months after massage therapists accused him of inappropriate behavior. Months after massage therapists accused kicker Justin Tucker of misconduct, the Baltimore Ravens announced Monday they were releasing him from the team, calling it a tough decision based on the team's current roster. Tucker, 35, who has been with the team since 2012, was accused in January of inappropriate behavior during massage therapy sessions by 6 women who spoke to the Baltimore Banner. The news outlet reported allegations of more women the next month. Tucker, who is one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, has denied any wrongdoing, and he has not been charged with any crime. An NFL investigation into the allegations of misconduct continues, and NBC Sports reported. The Ravens last month drafted a kicker, Tyler Loop, in the 6th round. Ravens executive vice president and general manager Eric DeCosta made no mention of the allegations in Monday's statement about Tucker's release. Ravens coach John Harbaugh has said any decision about Tucker's place on the team would be based on football, NFL.com reported. So there you go, Andrew. That's our first story. He's kind of gone, bro. But so, I mean, what do you think?
It's 100% the allegations.
That's kind of what I wanted to get at, since you are the sports head here, kind of here, buddy. Is that but you do have to consider that he is 35 years old, Andrew, and 35 years old for an NFL player, even a kicker, can be kind of long. You know, that's kind of older for a kicker too.
Look at Crosby though.
Right, Mason Crosby was a kicker for the Green Bay Packers at one point, right?
He went above and beyond 35.
True. So there are, and like what's it? Adam
35 wasn't Favre doing it in his 40s.
Yeah. It's not impossible. But what was going on, Vinny, is Tucker was showing decline in his skills. He had missed like 10 field goals to where he hadn't missed any like up to that point. And we were thinking, like, in retrospect, that it might be he had these allegations in his head and he's like shanking kicks left and right, wondering when he's going to get sued or the dime's going to be dropped on him or something like that, bro. So
it doesn't pay to be bad.
I think it's a perfect storm of age. He's been in the league 13 years. That's kind of long in the tooth for most NFL players and all. And if he's giving you trouble and all, if he's going to be bad PR, it's probably just best to part with him. So that's kind of what they did.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine with his millions of dollars. So.
Yeah, exactly. Bob picked the Capitals to lose. That means they're going to win for sure. You're probably right, FJM. I saw that really elaborate bracket from our friend Psych Clyde, his produce guy, Psych Labs over there.
Question.
Yeah, Andrew.
I think someone else will pick him up.
You know what? My wife was asking that last night. She was like, well, it doesn't mean another team can't pick him up, Andrew. And that is correct. Justin Tucker can, in theory, he'll probably be, technically cut loose as a free agent or, released. And, he'll be open to sign with whoever he wants. He'll be literally a free agent. But, tonight, Andrew, the Washington Capitals start the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs on their quest. They're playing the Carolina Hurricanes.
Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, they're pretty good, Andrew. I've seen them play it this year. Let's see. All right. I see what's going on back there. Spurgsnake's checking in. What's up, Spurgsnake? Saying Hoya to the chat family. Did you hear about former WWE wrestler Duke the Dumpster Dose getting arrested for being an ESO? Hear anybody getting a WWE wrestler for child stuff or anything, Andrew?
Oh.
I haven't heard that, Andrew.
Former producer of the Shirley Network.
That's what it is. It's code for
Yeah, I get it now.
Tucker said to the therapist, "I give great massages." Ooh, yeah, that's almost like when you have somebody taking your pants off, talking about how much you didn't get laid in high school, right, Andrew? Let's see. See the similarity there? Ooh, hey, I just wanted a little happy ending. What's the big deal? What's the big deal over here? Well, I got a big deal for you. Oh, a not so happy ending for Tucker. I got a big deal for you. Because I knew that he would be here as soon as he can, and he is, just like I said. He's my friend. He's yours. He's from the Great White North, and now he's here. He's Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby.
Thanks, motherfuckers.
Deep butt cheeks to you on a Tuesday, Bobby Nick. What's good, man? How you doing today?
I do have deep butt cheeks.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Uh-oh. I got to see if I can get a copy of Andrew. Pull that saying, Andrew, I got deep butt cheeks. I do got deep butt cheeks.
I got deep butt cheeks.
What's up? All right, so how's it going today, Mr. Deep Butt Cheeks, Bobby Nick, on a Tuesday, man?
Not too bad.
I like to let you know what day it is. It helps me too. Like, it's Tuesday, Bob. Okay, it's Tuesday, so this is a no filter Tuesday. So you can start wrapping your mind around what podcast you'll be doing today, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're just hanging out here with the boys. Andrew told me before the show that Vinny was in the shower. I asked, where's Vinny? He's in the shower. And right when I kind of went live, Vinny's been out here shirtless, doing a little Juicy Man Meat live early there, Bobby Nick.
Oh, okay.
When it's people were questioning Andrew's sexuality, and I'm saying it's hard to convince people that he's not gay when he has a shirtless man right over his shoulder.
That's true. Yeah.
There you go. Well, I'm glad you're with us, and I know the people are going to jump into the chat. We're doing the news right here. We were talking about what's up. Go, Andrew.
There you are. I'm showing it.
Yeah, no.
Wait a minute. See, you ladies get spoiled on here. You guys are going. Wait. Hold up. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh well, that's really covering. He's got his no filter shirt on.
No filter, Andrew. Hey, while you're on the screen, buddy, do a little quick promo. It's Tuesday. No filter is your show tonight, right?
No filter.
When? 7 East, and you'll see him. Maybe he'll still be in that shirt. Maybe he won't be. You won't know unless you tune in.
Hopefully not. Hopefully we're gonna go outside today.
Yeah, that's what I was encouraging Andrew. He's got. I don't think he wants to go out because it's hot. No, it's hot. I said, as long as you keep him out of the sun, he should just put up with the hot while Vinny's down there, right?
Before I went into the shower, I asked him. I said, Andrew, should I jump in the pool? And he looks at me and goes, probably not. And I was like, fuck. I wanted you to say yes.
Yeah, bro. He's only going to be there a little bit of time.
We're probably going to be in the pool later.
Make the most of it. There you go.
But yeah, I know Scott's situation. Yesterday,
yeah,
I was doing just a pop-up show,
Yeah.
And Scott came in the chat. He's like, "What do you guys think about me eating old pizza?" Left out. I'm like, no, man, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like, how long? Like some people were saying, yeah, do it, man.
Yeah, how old was it? How old was it?
Well, he said it's been out of the fridge for 24 hours.
I thought that a lot of people are like, I've known a couple of people have said in the chat that they'll pick up that shit the next morning and just eat it cold, right, Vinny? Right? You one of them guys?
From a party to a box of, half
exactly.
Pizza. Like, you know what? It's only a day.
Now, give it a couple of days. I can see it being a little rough, but so what? So yeah, Bob, somebody in the chat said as much that might be the case. And I see your mic went mute. Oh, there you go.
What you top it with is important too. Like, I'm not going to eat like a sausage pizza the next day. I'll pick all the little meat bits out.
There's pepperoni on there.
Terry Neath says, Vinny is definitely Italian. Look at that chest hair.
Hello, Frisco.
Hoyasberg from Nerd. Chocolate Teresa checks in from and says hello to Andrew the Giant from Andrew the Giant 96. Say hello to Chocolate Teresa.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi, Chocolate Teresa.
If I had Scott here, I would do. He would do it, but I will do the deep butt cheeks and Cal. Pecan says to Bobby Nick. Katsu's checking in, says hey to Bobby Nick, as well as Space Nerd.
Vinny can butt cheeks.
Vinny can do what with your butt cheeks? Oh, wait a minute. Vinny can do what with your butt cheeks?
I said, shut up, Andrew.
I tried to go solo and I hit remove.
Yes. The rumors are true. Andrew has deep cheeks. We were actually just talking about it this morning, how it's saved him more times than it's hindered him. It does hinder him, though. I will say his deep cheeks are a hindrance. And we were talking this morning. Andrew's been losing a little bit of weight. I can not only feel it by, I give him this little boost sometimes, get him sitting right.
Yeah. They're a blessing and a curse, right? When you got to clean it, it's a curse, but then
ass.
I didn't even know it was a concept until Bobby Nick presented it to us one day, and he kind of he thought one got past the goalie a little bit, and he said, "But I was safe." He said it never got to my underwear because he said, he can say it better than he said because
I got deep butt cheeks.
And there you go. So
it's true.
So now I know about deep butt cheeks.
Scott almost had a run in, but got saved by his.
Right.
Butt cheeks as well.
So people with shallow butt cheeks, they're more likely to shit their pants. Yes, hit the pool with the sunscreen, says Nerd Andrew.
Yes, we're going to the YMCA later, so.
We'll
be indoors.
Hello, Frisco.
How long, I believe, not his penis. How long are you going to be down there, Vinny? I think that's what she wants to know.
9 inches.
Wait a minute. 9 day inches. 9 day inches.
No, probably till the 15th, but it could be longer. I was supposed to go to Metal Fest on the 16th, but I didn't buy a ticket. I thought I bought a ticket, can't find the ticket. So I could be staying longer, could be staying shorter. I actually really have no idea.
All right, well, you have to stay tuned. You have to check out Andrew and all of us every day to see how long Vinny's around. 24 hours is too long, Manny Diff says.
Okay. I can see. I can see it.
Everyone loves cold pizza. Get out, Spurg Snake. I like to put a little zap on it now because we got microwaves are a thing. They've been a thing for a while. It's fine, smell and bite. So, so people were saying this in the chat, Bobby Nick. So, how much did he eat? A slice of this? Did he finish a whole day old pizza? Or
he had two. He had two pieces.
All right.
I mean, it's not like it was. It's not like it was in the fridge or anything. You know, it was like literally out of the fridge.
After he ate it, how long was he on stream for?
He wasn't on stream. He did come.
Wow.
He did come on the next show that I was on.
I was gonna say because someone said food poisoning, and food poisoning usually hits you 3 to 6 hours. So, well, anywhere between 1 to 6 hours, but normally it's at the 3 hour mark that you start feeling the bubble guts. So, I don't know.
Captain Nick, you get the shout out love from the lovely Mandy Diff checking in on Tuesday.
Deep butt cheeks, Mandy.
Deep butt cheeks. What in the butt? Say what in the butt? What in the butt? What in the butt? Admiral Butterfingers checks in from Anthony the Giant 96 and says, "Yo, what's up, Vibe? How's everyone today? We're having it. We're doing it. We got Bobby Nick here, and that's what he says all the time. We're doing it. We're having it. We're making it a Tuesday, man. How you doing, Admiral Butterfingers? Come on over to BF Live the Vibe, please, and hit subscribe over here. Keep me well above 1,000. Thanks everybody for doing that. Manny Diff is laughing already, which is good. I got another story in the Vibe Not So Serious news. This story is about, seems like we can do one of these a year. A visitor makes a 3.81 carat find at the Arkansas Crater of Diamonds State Park, Vinny. Are you familiar with this state park, Vinny?
I'm not. Well, I know that it's like people go there to diamond mine.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You can walk this park and basically it's a winner take all. Like if you find something or stumble upon something along the way, I think they want you to register it, but I think it's like legit yours, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's it. All right. So let me read about this because a guy found a 3.81 carat, but it's a specific kind in Murfreesboro, Arkansas. What was first thought to be a candy wrapper turned into a diamond find for a Minnesota man visiting an Arkansas state park recently. A news release from Crater of the Diamond State Park said David DeCook from Stewartville, Minnesota, spotted a 3.81 carat brown diamond on April 24th while visiting the park with his family. DeCook said he spotted the diamond on his way down a hill south of the park's South Wash Pavilion. Look at this here. They give it to, there's relative how big it is. I guess that looks like an Arkansas state quarter right there. But look how it's like brown. And he said he mistook this for a candy wrapper. Look, it almost looks like a Twix wrapper, doesn't it?
Yeah, if I would have found that on the ground, I would have thrown it. So,
there you go, right? Or you said, this is a pretty shiny one. But DeCook, a regular visitor to the park, told park officials he first thought he saw a candy wrapper. But as he drew closer, he realized the tin-full light shine was from a diamond. He said he picked it up and turned to his brother, who was also a regular park visitor, and said, "Oh, you're going to be mad once you see what I found." Officials said that the 3.81 carat find is the largest diamond harvested so far this year. They described it as having a metallic copper luster and a blocky triangular shape. Who blocky? Like who me? Blocky frame? DeCook told officials he was going to name the find the Duke Diamond after his dog. It is the 217th diamond registered at the park in 2025. That's just this year, Vinny.
Wow.
217 just this year in 2025. And it's the largest since a 7.46 carat find in January of just last year, January 2024, by a French visitor. Officials said the abundance of recent rain means it's more likely to find diamonds on top of the ground. The largest diamond ever discovered in the United States was unearthed in 1924 during an early mining operation on the land that later became Crater of the Diamond State Park. Named Uncle Sam, this white diamond with a pink cast weighed 40.23 carats. It was later cut into a 12.42 karat emerald shape and is now part of the Smithsonian's Mineral and Gem Collection at the National Museum of Natural History. There you go.
How much it weighs?
But that, I mean, if I was in Arkansas, I'd have to be in that park all the time, Bobby Nick, trying to find something sparkling, right?
I don't think I know what the difference between the 12 karat and 24 karat is.
Yeah, I don't know. And we're always grown up knowing that diamonds are pure, like you can see through them. But obviously, you can see that this must have some value too because it has like maybe some more minerals in it. But it's still a diamond, though.
Yeah,
so it has value. There you go.
So is Andrew.
Of course he does. He's our diamond. He's our diamond in the rough. Let's see what people are saying about that. I know people like to check in during this. What in the butt? We got that one. Let's see. Widow Killer getting the love. Send Alf the link. Ha. What's up, Not the Bees? Checking in. How you doing there, brother? Mandy, on my way. On my way, says Mandy Div. Bees, good morning from Space Nerd. Nice to see you. It's Minecraft in real life, says Widow Killer. I wouldn't know what to look for. I would just be picking up everything shiny, Vinny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything that shine, I'll be like, take that. Space Chief 75 checks in and says, doing some yard work for my mom, but I'm here listening. Space Chief 75, well, let's give him something to listen to. It's Tuesday, so let's create a vibe. Let's do this. That's Space Chief 75. That's our bro. So I'm going to put something in his ear. It's something that he's familiar with, and it promotes him. This was created by Terry Nee. So this is in your ear for Space Chief 75. Look for Bobby Nick design on the Bobby Nick link, that giant link right there. This guy right here, Space Chief 75, made it. It's Tuesday, folks. Here's your song, Space Chief 75, created by Terry Nee. Hit up our brother, Space Chief 75, if you want your original art. You got a show like me and Bobby Nick, and you want your own shirt design, he'll do that. There's mine, it just went by. You want some tattoo art, poster art? Andrew, Space Chief 75, said he's working on yours. It's coming soon. Check it all out. This and more on Twitter, X. We got more news to get through and more fun to be had today. We're going to finish up the news. Let's check the National Day calendar. Probably get into a little Perry talk. Perry was live last night. I got internet shite. Art so bold it mesmerizes. Space Chief 75. Slide up in his DMs on Twitter X. Yes, Andrew.
My dude kind of looks like Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt, yeah. I think he gets that. I think he gets the Rob Zombie a little bit look. Yeah, that going in there. And that song kind of had that vibe to it, if you will. Oh, wait a minute. Our boy Matt checks in.
Hi, Matt.
What's up, Matt? He says, bones up to BF and the Midday Freaks. It's Matt checking in with positive vibes. Great to see everybody here on a Tuesday. P-Cunt's throwing out the love. Spurk Snake, P-Cunt. Matt saying, fuck yeah, Andrew. Certified pimp.
Me.
Smoke him if you got him. Sigs up, Bobby Nick from our friend Matt. Oh, there you go.
Cheese or
deep butt cheese. Vinny, got some weed for no filter tonight, says Mandy Diff.
Unfortunately, none. I really wanted to bring, I had a little dab pen that I wanted to bring, but I don't know, going through TSA made me too nervous, so I
yeah, right.
I agree. Bones up P-Cunt from our friend Matt. Space E75 came from Battlefield Earth, right? They want to know the origin of that name. Don says, where's that Tan Andrew? Tandrew. We're going to have to call him Tandrew. Take him outside, Vinny. We got to turn him into Tandrew.
I would love to, but unfortunately,
Come on, Andrew. Take Andrew. You got to go outside, get a little fan blown on you. Don't be afraid of no heat. Got to put a lighter color shirt on, buddy, or no shirt, or maybe
no shirt. No shirt would be preferable.
There you go.
Damn it! I'm locked in.
Uh-oh. Vinny's gonna go outside real quick.
Did Vinny say he's lactating?
I don't know.
Sometimes.
Nope.
Sometimes I saw a good prank where it's they take a mayo packet and they in their hand and they like make it look like
That's great. All right, we'll take you off the solo shot there. We're going to continue on with some other stories I got on the news while they make their little adjustment. I'll go on to another story I got here. And just in time, Bobby Nick, you are always on time, man, for one reason or another. You're always on time. This time I want to discuss a music story with you about Roger Daltrey from The Who.
Oh, yeah.
You a Who guy? We don't talk about The Who too much.
I like some Who stuff. Yeah,
I do enjoy some Who stuff as well, Bobby Nick. Well, rock legend, 81-year-old, refuses to play fan favorite song. He says, "I'm fed up with that, Bob. I don't think I gave it away yet. Do you have any idea what song you think Roger Daltrey is protesting playing live?"
Probably their biggest hit. Who the fuck are you?
Maybe. I've been a very good guess. Okay. Well, I was kind of wondering too. Of course, I have the benefit of the article here. Boob, says Don at the end of the smoking video. BF, you are one sub away from 1K. Make it happen, people, today. Yeah, thanks, Gatsu. Look, bro. I'm sitting on that edge because I just legit made 1,000 yesterday, turned on all my video monetization and all that stuff. And then today, like the algorithm or maybe some people, I pissed somebody off, pissing somebody's cornflakes last night. I fell just below 1,000. So anybody joining me from Andrew the Giant 96 that would care to help a brother out by coming over here to BF Live The Vibe and just hit that free subscribe button, keep me well above 1,000. I'd appreciate it. But Bob, it ends up, it says at a recent concert in Wolverhampton, 3,400 capacity Civic Hall as part of his Alice at Alive and Kicking tour, The Who's frontman, Roger Daltrey, had to deal with a very persistent fan who was determined to get the 81-year-old rocker to play their favorite song, Pinball Wizard.
Oh,
Pinball Wizard was the one that got him, Bobby Nick.
You don't need to plug.
Thanks, Gatsu. Appreciate the acknowledgement and noticing, brother. There's a big zit on Vinny's shoulder. No, that's Andrew.
No way. Where?
That's why I just said it. That's got to be. Uncle Jack had a few mayo packets inside his titty. Wait a minute.
Oh,
hey,
yeah. There was no mayo. That was real.
Was he oozing things on screen?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad I missed that. Oh my God. Don's guess was My Generation. No, it's Pinball Wizard, Don. In the video, a van can be heard shouting, "Play Pinball Wizard." It's like when they used to shout, "Play Freebird, play Freebird, play Pinball." Right, exactly, Bob. Yeah. To which Daltrey replies, "I'm fed up with that. I'm done it too much." I don't see. Daltrey tries to ignore the fan who wants to hear The Who's 1969 hit from the rock opera Tommy, instead launching into a cover of the Kinks' 1968 hit Days. Now, see, that's lame. I want to hear a Who song. I don't want to hear you do a Kinks song. But the fan will not be deterred, shouting, "It's not as good as Pinball Wizard," to which Daltrey good-naturedly tells the fan to shut the fuck up while laughing. He says, yeah. He goes, I'm of a generation where Pinball Wizard was our favorite. Just do it, shouts the fan. That's a lot of conversation with this fan, apparently.
Yeah.
He said, Roger Daltrey continues on and says, "I can't play Pinball Wizard. I'm the world's worst pinball player ever. You've ever seen in your life. I don't want to do it just because I don't want to do it," he says. When the fan still won't relent, Daltrey finally shouts, "Open your fucking ears and listen to this. Much as I appreciate you, I'm not going to play Pinball Wizard." The fan's final plea is, "I'm in my 60s and I need you to do it." But finally, the other concert goers get the fan to quiet down so that Daltrey can finish playing the song that he was doing. Here's a video of it, Bob. Let's see how this went down. Oh my God, it's like 4 minutes. I don't know if we're good. Let's see. Do you hear that? Can you hear that, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear it.
I can do a better share than that. Let me make it bigger like I tell my wife all the time. Hi-yo. Hang on, honey, I'll make it bigger. Here we go. All right. Figure it is.
Lubing up Andrew.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was part of the short that I made. I made a fun short, Bobby Nick, of Vinny's arrival during the live show yesterday. And I started off the video, Vinny, with the glove.
Fucking overtime.
£12.25 an hour. That's what I get paid. £12.25 an hour. Wow.
£1.25 an hour.
£12.25 an hour. Wow. That's above the minimum wage.
I know.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Too long. There you go.
Electric Geno's guest was Baba O'Reilly. No, brother, it was Pinball Wizard. You know by now. What's up? Electric Geno. Electric Geno. It wasn't I'm Free. It wasn't Bold is the Spider. It wasn't my generation.
Forget how good they were.
It wasn't Who are you?
I've just got to work it out in my head.
Pinball Wizard.
Pinball Wizard.
Pinball Wizard.
I'm fed up with that.
But we're not.
But we're not, Bobby Nick. We played Pinball Wizard. We're not fed up with it.
Blame that fucking Pinball Wizard already, you cunt.
I paid £12.25 for this. Play fucking Pinball Wizard. No, don't play this song. No. That's fucked up that we can hear this, and he probably he obviously is too.
Thinking of the day.
It's not good as Pinball Wizard.
Shut the fuck up. What?
Pinball Wizard. I'm of a generation where Pinball Wizard was our hero.
Oh my God! Can you imagine this? You can hear her that well. I don't fuck people from my generation. It is Don.
We want you
Open your fucking ears and listen to this. No, much as I appreciate you, I'm not.
I'm not doing the fucking song, you twit.
I'm in my 60s and I need you to do it.
Boy.
I'm going to kick off before long. Play the bloody song. Shut your fat pie hole, you twit. All right, so there you go. You figured out. You see how that went, Bobby Nick. So I don't know. What do you think? I mean, you go to hear Who songs. You don't go here to him necessarily to hear them to do other people's songs, right?
Yeah, I think he should play Pinball Wizard for sure.
Play Pinball Wizard.
But I guess if he's dead set on not playing it, I would kick her out.
That's what you get for being 81. That's what you get for being 81 and still doing it, bro. When you've done this shit repetitively so many times that you're fucking sick of your success, that maybe it's time to change your game up or something. I don't know. But Stormy checks in. The lovely Stormy checks in. How you doing, Stormy? Stormy also had a couple not videos, but some couple pictures because she went to that St. Louis Cardinals game. I failed to share those yesterday, Stormy, but she was hanging out at that the Busch Stadium, I think it is, Andrew, right? Busch. You want to see him, Andrew? Oh. He's like, huh? You can't hear us over the chewing? I said Stormy went to the stadium and she put pictures that I didn't share yesterday. Do you want to see them?
Yep.
All right, well, let's do that right now. Here you go. Yeah, Stormy was there when that player ran into like WWE, that whole family, and took out those kids. So there you go. There's a picture of her, of the stadium right there, Andrew. I know you like stadiums. You like baseball.
Huh?
Fuck
me. You're an old man now, Andrew. What the fuck? What you say, Sonny?
Hey. There you go. That's Stormy's kind of point of view from where she was sitting. So she's out there doing the damn thing.
Yeah, great scene.
Yeah.
Got some seats from the outfield. So I hope she had a good time out there. Thanks, Stormy, for sharing those. I forgot to share those yesterday.
Yeah, she showed up on my pop-up, and it was like I couldn't believe how close she was. She got good fucking seats.
Oh, cool. That's neat. But it's funny because I know that she's probably busy doing other stuff, and she always has access to the link, Stormy. You always feel free to jump on anytime. You're always as welcome as you ever been. But I like the fact that I don't know why she's here, but whenever Uncle Jack's name comes up, she just comes out the damn Woodburg and goes, Uncle Jack oozes bullshit from his mouth daily. it's like her her spidey sense is tingling, and she says, "Ooh, somebody's shitting on Uncle Jack. Let me get in here real quick." So, hey, don't Storm. You can come in and do it on camera if you ever want to. Space Nerd is laughing. Live Wayne says, Spurk Snake, he did it because of audio issues. Seems all Corn's got. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that about corn diff, Bobby Nick. We were talking about that again yesterday.
Yeah. He just
so weird. Well, that seems rude, but I'm not a 60s rock star. You're right, exactly. He's 81 years old. He's been doing this so long, he can't stand doing it no more. What's up, Andrew? Outside, Andrew.
What happened to Corn?
Supposedly he's just sick of fucking audio issues, and he nuked his own channel.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I'm glad it wasn't because I'm glad it was a choice and not a non-choice basically. Baby Pecan getting the love from Stormy. Spurg, his last broadcast is still on Twitch. Poor Corn discussing it, and he seems defeated. I'm sorry to hear that because they were always great spirited guys. Some of the few people that kind of would come in the chat and be very positive and reciprocated back and forth. So I'm kind of sad about that, to hear that Corn kind of threw it in.
He gave up.
2-year-olds yelling at each other. Stormy getting the love from Andy Diff. Good morning, Stormy from Not the Bees. Hey, there's Popkey checking in on a Tuesday. Ever since I was a young boy, I played with my own balls. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know he wants me to do that on purpose. Ever since I was a young boy, I played with my own balls. There you go. He'll probably do something with that.
We could have done something to change his mind.
Your balls?
No, Corn.
Oh, Corn. Yeah, I don't know. Right. Take a minute, Andrew. Right. He should have just took a minute, maybe reflected on it rather than nuking all of that progress and all that work you put into him, Andrew, because just like you, we put a lot of work and a lot of our effort and life and time into these channels, man. And for it to go away at a flip of a switch, Bobby Nick, that seems kind of rough, buddy.
Yeah. Well,
self-inflicted or not.
Yeah. I mean, he did a stream for like 5 minutes, and he was mad about the audio issues he was having. He couldn't hear him very well, and I don't know. He was, I think he was pretty stressed out.
Yeah,
it was only for 5 minutes, and then so all of a sudden, boom, it's gone.
Yeah, it's terrible. And I didn't mean to laugh at the end of your comment. I'm laughing at the next one that I do see. The Rev Bob Levy quotes, RBLQ Plus checks in and says, is Andrew still gay? Bob, it was so funny. And welcome all to gay people. We don't discriminate here on the Vibe, but all the gay guys were checking in from Andrew the Giant 96 channel. So that kind of plays into the whole is Andrew gay kind of story over here, right, Andrew? Say hello to your gay friends checking in on Andrew the Giant 96. Say hello, Frisco.
Hello, Frisco.
Well, there you go. I was gonna play it, but I can't do it any better than that. So I got Andrew doing hello, Frisco. I gotta mark the time on that one. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Affirmative. Hi, all from the lovely Reenie checking in saying, well, look who has 1K subs. Well, Reenie, this is like treading water at this point, and I'm glad I'm in the water that I'm in. But Bob, I went above 1,000 yesterday. I was at 999 when this show started today, so I feel like I'm doing this. Come on, people, give me them subscribers up over here on BF Live the Vibe and help me tread that water and keep me well above 1,000 subscribers, so I never have to worry about sinking under again. Thank you, Reenie, for checking in and noticing. Not the Bees gets a love from Stormy. RBLQ plus yes from Pecan. But Popkey's laughing already, which is great. Mandy and Ween, thank you from the Spurk Snake. Popkey, good morning from the Nerd. Nerd gets it right back from Popkey. Gatsu, I knew it says RBLQ. Reenie gets the Hoya from Pecan. Saw the Who 42 years ago, bought the t-shirt, got the tattoo, all that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Pecan, I'm scared. Don't engage the audience if you don't do requests. That's an interesting, Don. I know I've heard you're quite a good drummer, and also you're a music guy, so I appreciate your opinion on that one. Yeah, Bob, like I said, I'm not going there to see Roger Daltrey sing his favorite songs from when he was growing up, or his favorite artist, right? You're going there to see the Who, do Who songs.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the cranky limey, says Don. Yeah, like I'm saying, bro, 81 years old, maybe just give it up if you don't want to do what people want.
Yeah, no shit.
The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain. Right, Terry Nee. Right. Oh, good morning, cunt. Was that for you or P-cunt? Let me see. If Stacey Allen shows up, she's going to super tip herself bankrupt for shirtless Vinny. Well, you know what? This always usually works, Don. So let me see if this works now.
Eat my cherry pie.
Stacey.
I can't really sing this song.
Well, I get her in here live, Ween. All right, let's see what happens. Don is laughing. There we go. That was funny. Well, that's the idea. Shut that bird up, says Terry Nee. Credits to Jim Norton for my hack joke on the Pete Townsend. Bought a ticket. Thinks Daltrey is her personal jukebox, live Ween says. Yeah, she's heckling at a rock show, says Gimme Bezos. Someone should have snatched the bottle from her a long time ago. What's up, Matthew, checking in? What's up? Put the kettle on, love. Have to have a spot of tea, we will. Ha, nerd from Live Ween. We did some from Gino. Exactly. Pete Research Wizard Townsend. Good morning, Stormy from the Nerd. Grandma's gonna get rats, Andrew, says Terry Nee, from dropping the food on the ground. This is why Robert Plant carries a gun, not for protection, rather for anyone who requested to play Stairway to Heaven, right? Play Freebird. Play Stairway to Heaven, so he gets Pinball Wizard like that. So now that's the double side of this, guys. Is that people are going to show up now, those assholes, and they're going to be like, play Pinball Wizard, because they know that he protested.
Yep.
Andrew was lost in the crunch last night. Andrew, what were you up to last night?
What?
Bobby, what's going on since he went outside? He's going deaf. Huh? What? Am I still doing the show? He's like licking his fingers.
I was going to say, one of my favorite things is watching Andrew eat, and then the whole
I think you just might explain why we had all those gay guys checking in yesterday.
The sex appeal.
We got Andrew doing that with his finger. We got shirtless Vinny here. We do juicy man meat for the ladies and for our gay guys. Pete Townsend, whoa, hey-oh, hitting close. Holy shit, Dern. What do you know? Gatsu says to the Nerd. Those are good seats, Stormy. Talking about the baseball pictures, Gatsu. They were good seats each game, says Stormy, who went to more than one, I guess. I prefer to be up a little more. I need to survey the dugouts. Stormy's laughing. I love giving Uncle Jack shit. It's your joy. I've never seen so much joy come through super chats, and she just comes out the woodwork. Every time I've mentioned Uncle Jack or somebody else in the chat mentions Uncle Jack, Stormy's like on it. She like pounces on that shit. It's so funny. Space Nerd laughing. Corn Diff is a taco now. He's a Corn Diff taco. Corn had audio issues and he rage quit. That's crazy. Yeah, you just like Andrew said, maybe like just walk away from your shit, maybe or something. Creamed corn diff last live week. Creamed corn diff. I blame Granny for the corn demise. Now, right, so we're hearing a whole different story here because I got to admit it first, Bobby Nick. I was wondering if any of this had to do with any of leftovers from when Granny used to be part of the show.
Well, I mean, I don't think so. I mean,
that's not what we're being told.
Maybe all of his experiences, though, over the years
could have been. You mean the audio could be the straw that broke the proverbial camel's back with all the other shit going on?
Yeah.
Sounds like you got to be on. You have to be on some kind of kick if one thing kind of breaks you and makes you do something to that extreme that you wipe out so much of you work so hard to build. So, just much respect to them guys, man, and hope for better days for all you guys. And you're welcome here on the Vibe and all. Let's see. Not the Bee says, was PSP too mean to him? Oh, Peter Sky Parker? Was Peter Sky Parker too mean to him? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Mandy Diff she was always promoting Corn on Twitter X and even a lot of times in the chat here and was always shouting out Corn when he would jump in. So I know Mandy was a big Corn head. Let's see. She was a stalker, if you will. Hi-oh. Did it? Stalker, corn, stalker. I did that. Mandy from Don. Got to get the love from Mandy Diff. I got a couple more stories. I don't even know them, Mandy Diff, except they were in Wendy's intro. The stress from Granny's and Chopped wars was too much for the corn to bear. Right, so that's kind of what we were talking about, Gatsu. Maybe this audio thing was like, you know what? With all this shit going on, I can't take this today, and that was it. He just went. Okay. Liveween says, I'm happy to assist him in fixing his issue. Huge computer audio nerd here. Yeah, Liveween. Hey, Hoya Mandy. Don says, I never got my mug from Corn Diff. Uh-oh. Hey, what the monk 636 says, Andrew, the king of YouTube. Say hello to your friend, the monk 636, Andrew.
The monk.
There you go. That's Andrew and Vinny. They're hanging out with me on BF Live The Vibe. I do Monday through Friday, 12 to 3. Welcome to the Vibe family, the monk. Liveween, same, and happy to help. Space Nerd, shouts out Bob Levy quotes. Let's get on with more news here. Got laughing and some fun going on. I just want to make sure LGBTQ plus Andrew, Kenny Bezos says. That's right. Let's. Stormy says, I was able to meet other chatters from different communities at those games too. Actually, oh, that's cool, Stormy. That ended up being like a central. I didn't know all that went down, Bobby Nick. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
But I want to thank. Let's get to these. Mandy knows from Don. Nerd getting love from Rini. Don, thank you for being. But it says a new member here. You've been a bro much longer than that. But thanks for membering up here again, or for the first time right here on the Vibe, bro. You've been around for a long time. Thank you, man. Good morning, Space Nerd from Stormy. I don't like not being green. Well, there you go. Who like being green? Why are there so many songs about rainbows? Put the fans on, Vinny. That's what I was thinking too. Just put his ass outside and blow some fan on him. Blow the stink off of him while he's out there. Glad you are green, Don, says Nerd. What's up, Vinny? Putting the fans on him? Ever saying put
the fan on?
No, they were telling you put the fans on Andrew. They want to be nice and cool out there.
No, you're right. I just turned a fan on. You're absolutely right.
Yep. Hey man, that's what I'm saying.
You suffers.
Bro, we know you love it a little too much, but yeah, you just prop him up out there in a corner where he's safe. Put a brick under that wheel so he can't fall into the pool with you, and then put a fan on him and just let him zonk out and then just jump into the pool, bro. It's like,
I really do want to jump into the pool.
Yeah, man, you should. Right, he's normally sitting here doing the show without you when you weren't here, bro. I would dump and dip, and we'll be here. Let's see. What's up, Admiral's laughing. Mandy Diff, a member for 10 months and a friend much longer, says, wow, and Corn Diff brought me here. Well, thank you, Mandy Diff. And like I said, yeah, we had a good little relationship. A green dern is the dern, all the dern serve. All right. I want to make sure. What does this say? Thanks for subscribing. Name that I can't pronounce. What's up?
I think that's pronounced dead account. Dead account.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, dead account.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, that is, ain't it?
Welcome, Dead Account, to the Vibe family. I appreciate you helping me keep above water. I'm treading that water. Maybe Corn Diff will come back as another veggie, says Stormy. You never know. See what that garden grows. To be honest, I care more about the corn in Wendy's shit. Damn. We'll have to see if we get breaking poos here on the Vibe. We have something for you. Live, I wish I had that much extra time. Vinny, explain your shoulder nugget, says Don. Shoulder nugget?
Shoulder nugget.
You kind of do have like a bump.
I have a torn or separated shoulder from a skateboarding. So I got this my when I do this, my collarbone pops out.
Oh shit, yeah, it's like the top of that bone right there. There you go. Yeah. Too much for you. Look at that. You get an extra juicy man meat.
There ain't a single thing on this planet that'll make me insecure.
But yeah, they notice everything on these shows. Not the kind of person you want in the foxhole with you. Mr. Z checks in and says, the dabbler of the year, Bobby Nick. Send Uncle Jack the link, you motherfucking cowards. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Mr. Opposite Pants over here. He calls me a coward for not sending you the link, even though you've had the link every day since I've been doing the show. Now he's moving on to Uncle Jack. Nobody wants that.
Water is water.
Pecan getting the love.
Well, unless you want something else, I mean, it's your world.
I like turtles.
You want water?
She does like 75%
I like turtles.
and water, only a little bit of juice.
You want juice in it? All right.
How you doing, Andrew, out there in the heat? You've been out there for like 5 minutes or so. 10 minutes?
It's good.
It's good? It's kind of hot. Is that what you said?
It's cloudy, so it helps out a little bit.
Oh, we're not keeping you awake over there, Andrew. Let's see. All right. All right. What is a dern? All right. Ace the Chunks, though. Hoyas all around to everybody. We're supposed to be in the middle of the news, but we're kind of just talking to friends as they roll into the chat. I can't help myself here. We just got done talking about Roger Daltrey, not Robert Daltrey.
Piss.
What's up, Unknown checking in? Hey, Unknown's checking in from Andrew. Well, it does look like piss.
It does. It really does.
Bro, when you walked away with the bottle the first time, I'm like, Vinny's going to prank him with some piss or something.
Yeah, well, you never know.
That's apple juice. I hope that's apple juice.
It doesn't. You know, I won't tell you. I'll let it be a mystery.
I'll just say he went
a taste of it. Let's
Vinny,
see if
you
you like
didn't go into the kitchen.
That pisses or drinking your own piss is healthy, which I don't agree with. But
I know there are people out there that do it.
Drinking
Yes, they think it's on a.
They think it's filtered. That's your body getting rid of all the shit that it doesn't want.
Yeah. Right. Your body worked its ass off to get that shit out of you, and some of these assholes are just putting it right back in their body. I think it's good for them.
I would boil my piss if I was in a survival situation. I'd boil my piss, but that's about it. I don't think I'd drink it straight.
Thank you, Daddy Cam, for checking in. Let's see. I was being existential. Oh, existential, says Don. Oh my, being existential. Hey, Unknown, thanks for checking in from the Andrew the Giant channel. I was trying to get him to say hello to you when he was talking about his piss cup.
What's up, Unknown Plus? Good
Unknown Plus. There we go, checking in. Existential. There's the dead account checking in. Separated shoulder. I have the same thing from a snowboarding crash. Yeah.
It's a bitch, man. It is a bitch. Sorry to hear it, dude.
Wow. And Perry's been out there. He's never got no injury because he doesn't really go snowboarding.
Shut the fuck up.
If you went snowboarding, you would have broke your shit. Let me say. I broke my butt and my boob when I snowboarded. The one and only time I went, says Space Nerd.
No.
Oh my god.
If you need help icing it, Space Nerd, I got you.
I think Andrew's brain is melting. No, he acts like this all the time.
I've never heard him say what.
Yeah, I roofied him.
I would use that machine that Kevin Costner uses in Westworld, says Wavy G. Checking in. How you doing, Wavy G? I met a 90-year-old Indian, Dutchman. Thank you for clarifying what type of Indian it was, who drank his first piss every morning. Oh, man. It is delicious and nutritious. I know there's a faction of weird people that do kind of believe that.
Weird fucking people.
He just said, Unknown says, he's not much, just being lazy today, where you're at the right place for positive vibes. Hang out with us. Thanks, Vinny, says Space Nerd. Ooh, you getting the show. You are getting the show today, Space Nerd. You got to tuck $1 in the virtual thing. I used to snowboard shirtless, ? Says Admiral Butterfingers. Let's see. Perry would say that got injured snowboarding aren't real snowboarders like him.
Shut the fuck up.
He's not a real snowboarder. Let's see. He used to snowboard shirtless, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Vinny. That's crazy.
You get hot.
Have we done a background check on Vinny? Wait a minute. Vinny has been vetted by us over many years of podcasting and hanging out with Vinny. Vinny is the one, Don, and you know that. There you go. I would say that our vetting, Bobby Nick, is probably better than any detective you could hire. We know his heart. He's a real man. Let's go. Dot-head Indians, not woohoo Indians. Lisa Lampanelli. There you go. I'm glad you cleared that up. I want to do a story about Amazon. Probably fair to say that most of us or all of us probably use Amazon at one point, right? Get deliveries, count on them to get your shit. Right, Andrew? You get all kind of Amazon at the old place, didn't you?
Shit.
Yeah, every other freaking day, man.
There you go. When they would get the stuff to him in a timely manner. Well, check this out. You know, there's a lot of stuff from Amazon does. It ends up like getting returned or ends up missing, bro. You ever have that happen to you when you order stuff?
Yeah.
I have stuff with a problem with stuff getting misdelivered all the time because the next street over to mine has the similar house address, has the same numbers that I do. And so sometimes they don't look at the street, they just look at the number. And so just the other day, I had to go up and get my own shit. And you got to rely on people's kindness to bring it back. But there's a shop in New York City that peddles $4 a pop mystery packages of Amazon and Walmart returns like hotcakes. But it says there's a twist to it, Vinny. So they're just taking the stuff that people like they lose in the system or people return. I'll read a little bit about it and tell you about it. It's like a whole industry. It's like a potluck. You just pay $4 and you get whatever. A Bronx store has gone viral for peddling $4 a pop mystery packages from retailers such as Amazon and Walmart that were returned and are now up for resale. But that setup isn't without controversy. The package deals have been flying out of massive bins at Dollar Universe in Allerton faster than employees can restock the containers since an April TikTok video posted by a local influencer racked up nearly 500,000 views, the store manager Luis Almonte told the Post. People are buying these like crazy, he said. Today I sold 150 packages. We have people coming all the way from Brooklyn. So this is like literally a pile of like just non-delivered stuff or stuff that was returned to Amazon, and they just, I guess they sell it for, pennies on the dollar. And you just take a chance, open them up, and see what you get for $4. But
I would love that.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, but here's the little problem with it, Vinny, that some of the people are having an issue with. But at least some of the wrap parcels, the original owners were disgusted to learn from the Post that the packages, which hail from everywhere from Texas to Florida to Pennsylvania, they still have the names and the addresses of the original people on them, Vinny.
Yeah, that's not good.
So now people are having like issues with privacy concerns because I've returned things to Amazon before. So let's say for my example that they didn't want what I returned to them. Well, it has all of my return information on it, right? My name, sometimes your phone number, your address, all that stuff on your return label, bro. So this is the problem. So I guess what the people are saying is if you're going to do this, you should probably find some way to like take that information off of the packages.
Absolutely.
It's an invasion of privacy, says Melanie Bagley of Levittown, Pennsylvania, who had a FedEx parcel with her name and address on it that ended up for sale in the Bronx. It's personal information, and that's scary because you don't know what somebody can do with it, Bagley said. It should be against the law, she said, the sale of the packages with the information still on them. She said she never even ordered the sports bras that were in this package. So here, what about that? Here, this woman says she didn't even order this, and now she's like surrendering her information for something that wasn't even her fault. And now she's exposed herself like this. From now on, I will definitely be monitoring things a bit more closely. But yeah, bro, I've heard of like places that sell like luggage when they lost and found luggage, but this is a place where you can go and buy like, I guess, potluck. Look, you can get like these mugs here, $11.99. Come in, my friend. We have everything. Come in my store. Everything is good. Everything is all. So there you go. So if you want $4 cheap, if you wonder where that missing package is that you were waiting for from Amazon, or why your information, you're starting to get all these kind of phone calls that you never got before, it might be because of that. I'm gonna put Bobby Nick backstage, a long-haired Bobby Nick, while he's doing what he's doing. I saw him talking to somebody. Hanging out here. We're going to wrap up the news soon and get on to the piss break and a lot of other fun stuff. I got a little travel information, Vinny, and I don't know if you may or may not be affected by this. This is about some changes that are going to be made in airports. Ahead of the Real ID deadline, the TSA is going to ban these common items from checked luggage, bro. It says, while you're making sure that you have your Real ID ready for Wednesday's deadline, you better check your luggage for portable chargers and power banks. Do you have you carry a lot of those when you came here, Vinny?
Yeah, I brought a charger. I didn't bring a portable one, though.
Well, it says as of March 1st, 2025, these common travel items are no longer allowed in checked luggage. You can still carry these things on your on-board bag, your carry-on, Vinny.
Yeah.
It says the TSA announced the new ban after an exploding power bank was blamed for a fire that burst out in a Russian airplane in South Korea in January and forced the evacuation of all 179 passengers and 6 crew, according to Reuters. In November 2024, a Southwest flight from Denver was forced to evacuate after a passenger's cell phone caught fire. Another Southwest flight heading to Miami in April 2024 was forced to land in Palm Beach after the crew noticed an overheating cell phone smoking. So, Vinny, have you ever had any problems with any of the batteries and all this stuff that we kind of run on battery power, bro?
No, but I had a dab pen a couple years ago that maybe I was just hitting it too much or something, but it got like almost like it was damn near red hot. Like it was too hot to hold. So I threw it in the river.
Wow, that's a great thing that you did, Vinny, because you're not wrong. I don't think you misused it. A local Baltimore DJ about 5 years ago or so had one explode in his pocket, and he showed the scorch and burn on his leg, brother. So that was a real thing. It was from his fucking flavored vape pen, man. So it's probably best you got rid of it. And you hear stories sometimes of people charging these personal scooters inside a garage with exposed wood, and they get hot and stuff like that. So you really have to watch these nickel cadmium batteries. But now, because they can just spontaneously bust, my wife had a computer that had one self-contained, Vinny, and it started like opening the shell of the computer because it was expanding.
Andrew's old laptop, actually, his there was a huge bubble in it because his battery got so hot.
Same.
Yeah.
That shit's dangerous. So from now on, that's right. Didn't I say?
Sorry. I was just saying we should get rid of lithium batteries.
Are they lithium ion or nickel cadmium? Did I misspeak there? Spurks Nagy's laughing. Lithium ion, BF. Didn't know what I said? Or they nickel cadmium. NiCad. They could be the NiCads too. But either way, no matter what they're made of, they don't want them in checked luggage anymore. And you got to be safe when you use these things. I try to make sure that, like a candle, Vinny, when I'm charging these, I try to make sure they're on like almost a surface that isn't near to something that can catch on fire. So there you go. That's a more you know from BF Live the Vibe right here. If you're charging your batteries, make sure they don't get too hot and don't do them around carpet and fabric and shit like that. There you go.
Absolutely.
That's a more you know. Bobby Fran, the science guy, NiCad, LOL, that's right. Nickel cadmium is old school. Chemical fires. There you go. Hey, you nerd. Hey, I know a little something about something. Nickel cadmium is old school. Chemical fires are bad. Okay. Chemical fires. Let's see. Live Ring checks in and says, Nimrob, you're absolutely installed those exploding cigarette loads into someone's cigarette. Oh, yeah, you can do that when you were a kid. That's funny.
Yeah, that's cool. A little firecracker in it.
Can't take my chain because I'm never going to change. Wavy G checking in says, and knowing is half the battle. Yo, Joe, says Wavy G. All right, I got one more story in the Vibe Not So Serious news, which will probably end us into right in time for the piss break at 1:30 right here on the East Coast of the United States. I think, Vinny, I know we've talked about in society, everybody's like questioning whether college is even worth going to anymore, brother. Now, I never went to college. I only went as far as GED. I never went to college. I went to community college a little bit, started down that road.
I went for like not in a year. I dropped out.
Yeah, okay. I see you're back. Really? Yeah, I tried a little community college thing, Andrew, but it wasn't working out. I couldn't really keep up with the payments and all that stuff. I'm going to let Bobby Nick is back here. What's up, buddy? I seen you talking to somebody. I knew you had some business to take care of.
Yeah.
Yep. But there's this whole question now because I don't think that the whole college path is suitable for every human being. There are literally people out there that are better working with gadgetry with their minds and their hands, and they like to be hands-on, but that we know as blue-collar jobs. And they say that Gen Z is even questioning the value of college degrees anymore with all these kids like being well into debt before they even graduate. So, for more on this, I'm going to take you over to the Bikini Report, who's telling you about how Gen Z is kind of turning the other way and thinking differently, are less inclined to go to college than maybe previous generations. Hello there, Bikini Report. Tell us about Gen Z's college habits.
It's because their moniker is as far away from an A as possible, but compared to previous generations, Gen Z is far less inclined to go to college. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, America's undergraduate enrollment in 2021 was about 15% lower than in 2010, and only some of that was about the pandemic. The trend has also continued. It turns out in the first quarter of 2024, Gen Z made up 18% of the workforce, but made up nearly a quarter of all skilled trade new hires.
Okay.
In other words, they're getting their hands dirty and getting paid while doing it.
There you go.
Obviously, a college degree
Swinging
is
back,
desirable,
Bobby,
but when you look at what a 4-year degree costs these days, it's hard to blame anyone for thinking twice. So what do you think? Go into debt and take years to pay it off for a college degree, or get yourself a trade and start earning money right out of high school? Let us know in the comments and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
There you go, guys. It's changing back, Bobby Nick.
Yeah. Not shocking.
It's changing back. Between the debt and just the fact that there's so many college graduates, they're not even having such great success having the job. It's not the sure bet that it used to be back in the day, maybe when we were younger. There you go. Don says she's my favorite, and Wavy G simply says, "Oh, what did she say?" I'm gonna be quizzing you later, guys. I always said I was gonna do a quiz, but I'm so distracted watching that I can't even come up with a question. Who cares what she said? Said Don. Wavy G, wait, women have voices, Live Ween said. I'm glad you guys.
I like for her to turn around so I can smack it.
I know a lot of people, guys are advocating that they put them on a 360 wheel so you can see them groceries, what they're carrying in the trunk. Live Ween says, I went to college for half a semester and then I didn't go to college anymore. Yeah, I kind of went for tried a little computer stuff. I see I got here just in time, says Queen of Hearts, who's checking in from BF Live The Vibe. With Andrew and the boys and a shirtless Vinny, you're getting the whole show. Juicy Man Meat right there. You're getting outdoor Florida nip. No extra charge here today on The Vibe. No nip tariff, nothing like that. Wavy G says, sexism, am I right? There you go. Exactly. BF, rewind, please. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I didn't hear a thing that woman said. I think we have to hear it again.
I know, Vinny. When I first started doing this segment, I would say, I'd do things like, well, what color was her bikini? I would ask a question, or what color was her fingernails? But I got to go back to coming up with a couple of questions because a lot of times no one notices. No one notices. Okay. Trust me, women have voices. Says Terry Nee, who's been married for multiple decades. All right, folks. Well, there you go. As I like to demonstrate every day, it is possible to have fun with the news. You can be positive. You don't know how to be negative. And that's what we just did, folks. That was BF Live The Vibes. Not so serious news. At exactly 1:30, where I'm coming to you from the East Coast of the United States, it's almost as if I know what I'm doing because it's exactly halfway through a 3-hour episode of The Vibe, and that's what you're watching and we're listening to. This is the perfect time to take a piss break right here, folks. Time to pause for the cause. Time to grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them that no one's having more fun than we do right here in the midday on The Vibe. And when we come back, we're going to do the National Day Hey Hey. We might do a little Perry talk. We'll check in with our boy Bobby Nick, of course. We got internet shite. I got whack tracks. I got a whole sheet full of fun stuff we can get to. We got Vinny all day, Juicy Man Meat. But let's see if we get to our sexy segments, Juicy Man Meat and Bricked Up for the Guys. This and more. You have to wait and see if we get to any or all of it. Basically, a whole other show on the other side of this 2.5-minute piss break, folks. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, but to go get what you need and come right back to the show. Just 2.5 minutes and more fun, folks, right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Pecan said, I know you touched my pee-pee. Not your pee-pee. No. Touch your own pee-pee. We're done with the pee-pee touching
I
time.
told you, I'm not. I'm a flopper, man.
That's right. We kind of established that. You're
Look
right.
at
bro.
I have nothing
Look at
but
this.
TikTok, so I had to
Uh-oh.
do you pull the.
Oh,
pull
God
the-
damn it. Why can't I fucking. Can you see it? Motherfucker. It was showing before.
Oh. I know what it is because I know what it is, but yeah, I'll give you a second to get it in shot.
Damn it.
I don't know if you want to turn off your screen for half a second or what you want to do. I got you in tight.
No.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't know if holding it further
Huh.
away is better than Bobby Nick. Try to hold it
Try
beside
that.
Why did I do that?
you. Oh.
What the fuck?
Because he's got his digital kind of computer green screen.
Yeah, hold on.
You
All
like
right.
me out by itself?
Go into my settings. Search for background.
Setting.
Hey, there we go. Maybe that'll work.
This is the shirt. I'll wait for it to come into focus that the giant link is there for. That's the Bobby Nick. It's a little blurry, but don't worry.
It's a little blurry.
You can see it clear if you go to the gigantic link right in the chat. That's a Space Chief 75 in lounge design, Bobby Nick. It never really focused in on it, buddy. But there you go.
Know.
If you want to see it clearly, you click on that gigantic link that you see that says Facebook on it. Start that with Facebook. That's Bobby Nick.
I love that picture of Andrew.
Okay. The picture on Andrew, where at?
On Bobby Nick's screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In the background, you see.
no,
Oh, yeah. There you go. Well, there you go, guys. If you want that shirt, I'm glad you got that shirt, Bobby Nick. If you want that shirt, you got to click on that gigantic link. Space Chief 75 designed that right there. Oh, there you go. Bobby Nick's camera.
I got a red one. I got a red one and a black one.
Bobby Nick's camera smokes 2 cartons per day, says Live Ween.
Maybe.
Bobby Nick has too many filters on. It's a chunk to think it might be your digital thing. Let me take this down. Let me take all this little stuff down. Well, that's funny. So Bobby Nick is he's like the king of podcasting in our community, right? When he's not podcasting, he's podcasting. But Bobby Nick, you're not the only one that got a shirt. I understand. Somebody else we know also received a Bobby Nick shirt. We've been podcasting so long, we don't rehearse any of this. We don't rehearse segues or nothing, folks. We just flow. He didn't even know I had this or I even knew about it. But this is our friend Wendy, the lovely Wendy Pack. She was doing an unboxing, if you will, or a dance video. Very excited to receive her lover's shirt, the Bobby Nick shirt. Uh-oh. Look at that sexy AI Bobby Nick, and it says Wendy and Bobby on it. Let's see what Wendy did to celebrate getting her Bobby Nick shirt when it came in the mail.
Happy right now. I'm going to do my Bobby dance. Yes, that's right. I got my love on. Me and my Bobby.
Popke says you got your skinny filter turned up too high. If you wonder if she was excited.
Oh, she can stand.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, she was excited about getting this shirt, let me tell you. She's so horny, it made her horny, Benny.
That's crazy.
She is no doubt, she is not lying when she says she horny for Bobby Nick. Check out Wendy with Screen and Screen, sharing the video and dancing. Oh. I'll be erasing this song off my live.
Yeah.
Come on, let's dance with Wendy, y'all. She's celebrating. Bobby Nick got a shirt. If you want to dance like Wendy, click in them links. Get Bobby Nick's T Public store. You'll be dancing like Wendy. A freak without warning. Cause me so horny. Oh, you getting that full ass shot.
Doing the twerking.
Is this bricked up already?
Yeah. We got you, Juicy Man. We got her for bricked up.
So Wendy can walk. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okie dokie. Whoops. Get out of here.
Get it, Wendy.
There you go, everybody.
Kid Wendy.
I hope you guys enjoying my Bobby
Oh,
dance.
just turn the camera while we get no more.
For now.
Amber Butterfingers knows at the dance party. Sweet Scorpio, yo. Yes, Wendy, go girl. Go Wendy girl. Wendy is a national treasure. This is the edited version, says the Chunkster. I just tuned in. Is this an eclipse? No. That was the one and only Wendy Pack's ass. Yeah, Bob. So
That was great.
I saw that was thrown in our thing. I had that from the other day. Wendy does Wendy. Never forget that. Thank Christ she's wearing pants.
You think there was active piss in her diaper?
Ooh, I don't know. Bobby Nick, he broadcasts weather a lot. Do you think there's active poop in her diaper? Is that what you were saying?
Poop or piss?
I think she cleans herself up pretty good, but she does keep the diaper on for when she has accidents, because they do happen. But she cleans herself up right away. So
I hear you. I hear you. I just remember the one night she came in. She's like, "Bobby, I'm sitting in a filthy diaper waiting for you." Just
Wendy does.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah, she's pretty crazy, but she's fun. She's a lot of fun.
She is a lot of fun.
I mean, yeah,
God bless
I
her.
couldn't believe when she ordered. She said she was ordering a shirt, and then it turned into 5 shirts from my store. I'm like, what? So she's got more. We're gonna see more for sure.
Oh boy. There we go. Hell yeah.
I love
there
that.
You go.
You know they've never actually been to Africa?
Is that right? They were just fronting, huh?
Yeah, they've never been to Africa.
A fronting. Let's see. Where did she go? Says Wavy G. Chicks with shit in their bush are tons of fun. Oh, that's gross. She used her nugget money.
She might have. Yeah, I don't know.
Low Poppy. Let's
Lizard
see. Queen Hooker. Queen Hooker. She loves.
I know her.
She loves her some Bobby Nick. All right, man. Let's see. Let's find this. Oh, where's that? You know what? Scott's missing today. People are wondering where Scott is, but this is where he probably is.
Walk outside in the woods. I just walk outside in the woods. I be walking outside in the woods. I go to the woods and then I walk.
All right. That's where he's walking outside in the woods.
He's not lying.
All right. Well, I'm here with my boy Andrew and Vinny, and Vinny's almost like 24 hours exactly that he returned. He just burst in the door right over Andrew's shoulder, and it was so much fun. I made a little short about it. And here, for those who didn't see this or catching up, yes, Vinny is back. Your eyes aren't fooling you. This isn't a repeat. He's back again after a short trip home, like he never left.
Yes.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. We got the glove on. Here we go. Vinny coming, man.
He's on his
Be
way.
Monday. Bobby gets the shout out love from Pecan. Hey, uh-oh, it's Vinny. Oh, shit.
Hello.
Whoa, what's up? He said you might show up during the show, brother. He wasn't lying.
Hi.
The Glacier says he's holding those drugs for me. Okay. There you go. This is Bobby getting the shout out love from
Full ass shut.
Whole ass. My whole ass.
I love it. You're listening to the conversation, Scott.
I have a short undisclosed area that
I bend over, Andrew.
Yes.
Uh-oh, wait. Got the glove on. Here we go. He's going checking his oil.
I just checking to make sure he still has the prostate.
Okay, all right.
Oh my God! Yeah, we are going to be outside.
There you go. Oh, and there you go.
Side.
There you go, boys. That's it.
I will say I did not find his prostate. I'm gonna have to dig deeper next time.
So deep, put his butt to sleep and remove that. There you go. So I made a little short out of that. So Scott's out walking in the woods. We hope he's feeling better. He might be puking in the woods. I don't know, guys. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe outside
Probably.
puking in the woods. All right. Why don't we get on to the next thing that we do here on the Vibe? Why don't we check the National Day calendar? Because there's always holidays or celebrations for someone or something. So I like to go over to the National Day calendar and check it out here on the Vibe with the National Day. Hey. Here we go. Let's do that.
3, 2, 1.
That's right, folks. We're hanging out. We're having it. We're doing it here on the Vibe with my bros.
We're doing it.
We are doing it. Wait a minute, folks. You know what that sound means.
No, it's not that. Andrew had his finger up his fucking nose.
Oh boy, you had me close, man. It was a very similar sound, man.
He was like right in there, man.
Oh man, you guys always notice when he's picking his nose.
Well,
I thought we had breaking poos, man. That was almost as horrific.
I don't know how Andrew can stick his finger up his fucking nose that far. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of poo, I gotta run, man.
Wait a minute. Speaking of poo, I gotta run. Well, I'm gonna put you backstage then, Andrew.
I gotta run to the toilet.
All right. There you go. Well, Vinny, lucky you got Vinny down there to help you out, bro. Live Ween says Scott's dog ring fights in the woods. So Junkster says tackle him. You guys are a cute couple, says Popke. Yeah, he's got to go to the bathroom all of a sudden. Vinny's the goddamn best, says Live Ween. Wavy G says there won't be snow in Africa this Christmas time. The greatest gift they'll get this year is life. Hey, says Space Nerd. Hey. That's what we're doing. I did it twice, says Don. He's itching his brains, guys. Chill out. That's right. Well, he does. He's like touching his frontal cortex, his lobe or something, Bobby Nick, don't he? I totally noticed Andrew gearing up for that once, for that pick once BF announced the next segment. That's what he does. He's like, when he gets bored, he's like, BF's getting ready to do a segment. So he just like, kind of like doing this, doing Barry Knuckle up there. Angel's frontal lobe is gone, says Nimrod. He scratched it away. It's under his front fingernail. Well, why don't we do while he's gone? Well, they'll be back soon. Why don't we check out the National Day calendar? Because I noticed many years ago when I was getting up for work on the daily every day that in the morning, I'm like, what's all these crazy national holidays that they talk about on these newscasts when I'm trying to wake up? Well, today is, I'll remind you, it is Tuesday, May the 6th. So this is the check for the National Day calendar for Tuesday, May 6th for the National Day. Hey. It's today, the national days are National Teachers Appreciation Day. Tuesday, the first full week in May, the Tuesday of the first full week in May. How about, let's say it says it's National Foster Care Day. National Crepe Suzette Day, Bobby Nick. Sounds like some fancy food.
Yeah.
It's National Beverage Day. Well, we all drink a beverage, I assume, so we're going to get down with National Beverage Day. It's also National Nurses Day on the National Day calendar. All right. I'll go to the top and just start by letting everybody, I guess we all can appreciate teachers. And the reason I want to point this out because my daughter is a music teacher, Bobby Nick. So I appreciate her. There you go.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Appreciate that. So yeah, she teaches music. She decided that she didn't want the real young ones that are sniffling and you take it to the bathroom. So she's like teaching like middle school kids music and all. So
really,
teachers, I appreciate that I have a teacher and that she took that kind of up. National Teacher Appreciation Day. The other day, Bob, I saw somebody challenge on the internet saying, "Can you remember your first grade teacher's name?"
Yes.
Not that I mean. Really?
I think it was Mrs. Hayday.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably something now. But is it fair to say that that's something that you carried around and you could kind of just click off at any time when we were younger, right?
Yeah.
We always kind of remember that first grade teacher, because they make such an influence on us because that's like the first person, the adult that you deal with after your parents, right?
Yeah, but then over the years, the names just fucking fade away. You don't even think about them anymore.
I thought that was an interesting challenge that the guy put out there because knowing that we all kind of grew up with that, we're always remembering our first grade teacher's name. And you get to a certain age, like, hey, here's a challenge. Try to remember your first grade teacher's name. So today's a good day to maybe do that. Reflect on your teachers on National Appreciation Day. National Foster Care Day. I have a lot of respect for people that, whether it be, there's just about children, but I also know people that foster animals too. So if you're generous enough to open up your heart for National Foster Care, that's a big thing to do. I guess I've fostered in a certain way, Bobby Nick, and I've had to take in some wayward family members that really didn't have a spot. I kind of took in the random cousin or whatever every now and then and kind of raised them up, or nieces and nephews and things of this nature, right? So that's a form of foster care too. So I know there's a lot of people out there that take care of children that aren't theirs. And also the fact that you can give back like that, that's a great thing on National Foster Care Day. National Crepe Suzette Day, Bobby. Now this looks like fancy. I see oranges. I'm seeing crepes. Do you need anything that's fancy? Would you like a crepe Suzette, Bobby Nick? Have you ever had one?
I have not.
It sounds like it's very French, doesn't it? And I know you being you're not on the French side of Canada. You're kind of anti-French. I've detected over the years, Bobby Nick.
Well,
when people accuse you of being French, you're like, I'm not the French Canadian. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I mean, some of them, I'm running into ones on the internet that are actually good people. So I don't know.
Oh, oui. Well, let's see what about National Crepe Suzette today. On May 6th, it honors a unique and delicious dessert on National Crepe Suzette Day. While there are slightly different versions of crepe Suzettes, the dish is quite distinct from most other crepe dishes. The recipe first appeared in the 19th century in Paris, according to Chef Henri Charpentier. According to the chef's memoir, he accidentally ruined a sauce for the crepes he was serving Prince Edward of Wales, the would-be King Edward VII, and his guest. With no time to recover, he tasted the burnt sauce and discovers the flavors blended deliciously. When he served the dish, Charpentier named it Crepe Princess. However, when the prince gently protested, Charpentier changed the name to Suzette in honor of the one female guest at the table. Charpentier would later come to the United States and serve as John D. Rockefeller's chef. However, before that, Charpentier was world-renowned and learned under Auguste Escoffier, a chef known for other celebrated dishes. I'm not going to go any further than that before they give me more French names, Bobby Nick.
Oh, Jesus.
Just to say enough that it's French, it's Crepe Suzette Day. But yes, I was right. It has its origins in France, in Paris. So there you go. I'm going to see what everybody's saying in the chat. Maybe they've got some Crepe Suzette eaters in the chat today. Let's see. Sounds good. Crepes are great, but Suzette is fishy. Says James Q Legend checking in. What's up, buddy? I'm glad to see you checking in on the regular, on the vibe. Gimme Beso says that crepe Suzette is crepes and concentrated on juice is very rich. Terry Nee says, 1 Mrs. White, 2 Mrs. McDonald, 3 Mrs. Brown, 4 Mrs. Zurich, 5 Mr. Miller. Okay. Ooh la la français, says Space Nerd. Mrs. Tittle Squirt, oh my. Let's see. I want to check on all these comments. Mrs. Whipple, hilarious name. Mrs. Budon. Oscar Electric checks in, Bobby Nick. Your friend of sorts? Bobby Nick, it's me, Oscar Electric. God, how we have missed each other. I'm your #1 fan.
Yeah, I've missed you with every single bullet so far.
Wow. Boom. Oh, that's awesome that your daughter teaches music. Thank you, man. Let's see. Thank you, Terry Nee, for that. I didn't even see these comments, but thank you. Yeah, she's a teachers and nurses get the same day, Wavy G. Well, you're getting ahead of the game. Popke says, everyone send Stut Joe a tweet thanking him for his substitute teacher service. Yeah, right. That's not happening. Well, there you go. May the sex be with you. I don't know about that. Let's continue on here. Yeah, thanks for your good words and all that. Yep. The same chef as Ratatouille. That's the chunkster. The little rat. Let's see. National Creeps Day. No, it's every day here on the Vibe. Live Ween says, Faux de Fafa by Flight of the Conchords. Don checks in with a most generous $2 super chat and says, we need more teachers. Well, thank you, man. Hell, if I get enough of these $2 super chats, I'll encourage my wife to have another one, and I'll create another teacher for you. Thank you very much. Come on, honey. They said they need more teachers. Let's create another one. Come on, Don's going to give me $2 for it. Thank you, Don. I appreciate the 2. Yes, we do, Don. We have 2 doing good work. My niece is finishing her first year. She nailed it, says Space Nerd. I know you're proud of that. Nice. Yeah. And Bobby Nick, a little factoid about my daughter who became a music teacher. She had to do her first year ever at home or computer over COVID, trying to teach music over a computer.
Oh no.
That was her first year in school. Yes. But he set it up. So that was a little, it kind of broke her in the right way. We need teachers to be left to teach. We need teachers to be left to teach, right? Not affected by everything else in the outside world. Let's continue on with this day. Now, Bob, National Beverage Day, bro. I mean, I got water. Yeah. I got water with me. I got I got a shelf full of beverages. We all get down with beverages. Let's see what's so distinctive about National Beverage Day. On today, on May the 6th, National Beverage Day encourages us to sit back, relax, and enjoy our favorite beverage, Bob. I don't know. Let me see. Favorite beverage. I imagine there's categories because you got plain old water, and then you got your favorite, like alcoholic and non-alcoholic are the first 2 that occur to me. But then there's juices, there's coffee, there's tea, there's all kind of stuff, right, Bob?
I like me some orange soda. That's
Do you like orange?
Probably my favorite beverage.
So lately, I like, I'm a Coke or a Pepsi guy. I'm as long as it's cola, I'll drink whatever, Bob. I have taken to recently, now every now and then I get bored with those flavors. And so I've taken to enjoying the new reformulated kind of orange vanilla Coke. They call it orange vanilla cream now or something like that.
Oh,
vanilla yeah. Orange cream Coke or something like that. So I've been enjoying that. So that's on beverage day. That would kind of be my go-to beverage. Beverages come in many forms. And whether you prefer a hot beverage or a cold one, the choice is yours. Serve up a caffeinated drink poured over ice. Make it carbonated or mix it up as a cocktail or a mocktail, as the case may be. Beverages may be freshly squeezed, frozen, blended, or creamy. They can even be sweet, sour, bitter, smooth, or dry. I saw that they had Perry Caravello. They sent him Popeyes yesterday, Bobby Nick. And Popeyes here in the United States, they're on this whole pickle kick. Like they have a whole pickle menu.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Perry is notoriously can't stand pickles, right?
Yeah.
And so they send him, then they try this lemonade and he tastes it. They have pickle lemonade is what I'm getting at, Bobby Nick. They send him pickle
lemonade.
Pickle fucking lemonade they sent to Perry. And he drank it at first and he didn't really have too much to say about it. And then Tom was like trying to get ready to drink that one again and tell me a little more about it. And once he figured out it had pickle near, he didn't want any part of it. But we drink drinks to cool off and to warm up. We also drink them to chill out and to serve them add a sparkle to a celebration. In fact, every month of the National Day calendar includes a beverage celebration, although some months celebrate more than others. While January is quite busy and raises a glass to milk, green juice, and the Bloody Mary, February only celebrates Kahlua. The busiest beverage month on the calendar so far is July. It even hails the dive bars that we frequent, though. So there you go. It's celebration there, Bobby Dick. So let's see. Oh, here's some beer songs, Bob. Beer for My Horses by Willie Nelson and Toby Keith. Rest in peace. Too soon, Toby Keith. How about Red Wine? I like that one. How about I like Spill the Wine? I wonder if that's in there. That just kind of hit me. Spill the Wine. Think that. Come on. All Summer Long by Kid Rock. I Drink Alone. That's another great song, Bobby Nick. With nobody else.
With nobody else.
I love that. When he says, when I drink alone, I prefer to be by myself. I'm like, that's hard. That's a hard ass line. Just leave me the fuck alone and let me drink by my damn self. So there you go. Maybe want to drink alone. But if you don't want to drink alone, you're already here with Chat Family on the National Day calendar. Oh, that's the real one, folks. Hang on tight because it's Breaking Poos. Breaking Poos.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
That's right, folks. Unnecessary echo. We're going to take a little break, a little pause from doing the National Day Hey Hey or National Beverage Day because that scream of horror means only one thing, that Bobby Nick received what he hopes is his only daily poop pick from Wendy Pack. We don't know why she sends him. We think it's love, but Bobby describes him because we can't show him. So go ahead and describe it, Bob. We can't show it.
It's not from Wendy. It's not from Wendy.
Uh-oh.
It's a picture from Vinny, so guess whose shit it is?
Oh, no. We have a special breaking news report. Oh, a different breaking poos.
I've never seen this before. Oh, my God.
Oh, no. Well,
oh, what the hell?
is this in a toilet? Is this in clothing? What are we seeing, Bob? What is describe the horror?
Toilet. I mean, there's like 2 turds floating at the bottom of the toilet, and then there's this one just huge pile of it looks like peanut butter.
Oh no,
it's like a big chunk of peanut butter.
Oh
my God,
the chunks is saying we should have a shit off between Andrew and Wendy. Let's have a comparison. I have to see. I have to know. Said people that thought they wanted to see Wendy's toe fall off, a piece of her toe fall off. You can see that at the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord under the BF Live section. So Bobby is a fecophiliac? I don't know.
Just keep sending me shit. I don't know what the hell it is.
What you said? Oh yeah, sorry, I was drunk. I got here just in time to vomit, says John Q Legend. Well, there you go. That's how we do it here on the Vibe. Oh, sorry about that there, John Q Legend. All right, just sort of drunk. Give me that toe, baby. Says Alf. Well, if you want to see Wendy's toe, it's still out there, but I will warn you, it's something you can't unsee when you go to the 100 Proof Podcasting channel and click on BF Live when you're there. Wendy's toe is there. Talking about other things that are unseeable. We had different kind of breaking poos, but somehow, Bobby Nick, this might be unprecedented. Because you're getting Andrew breaking poos. We might have to stay tuned because this show isn't close to being over. So the possibility of getting Wendy breaking poos is still in the realm of possibility.
Yeah,
but this was a special kind of breaking poos.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Oh my God. Well, back to the National Day calendar, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah.
All right. But we were just talking about National Beverage Day. Just act like that didn't happen. So yeah, Bob. So I got my agua here with me every day. I have some Pepsi on my shelf. I have some orange. Like, what do you got in the house? Like, what do you keep in the house typically to keep a Bobby Nick hydrated?
I have the water, bottled water for sure. I have to have my water, and then I have Powerade.
Powerade?
Many different kinds of Powerade.
I've never been a big Powerade Bobby. It always kind of tastes like it didn't have enough flavor for me, or I just wanted more than any. I don't drink any of them really, but go ahead, please continue.
It's good for me. I like it. I take it. Okay. And then I also have orange soda and root beer.
Orange soda and root beer. Yeah, I can't. Like I said, I have the little cans of Coke. Sometimes they have a little special on the tiny cans of Coke. But I do drink. I do drink hella amount more of those, Bobby Nick. I do. I'm like, fuck, that went quick, and I got to get another one. So.
Right. Yeah.
Also, another great day. Like somebody mentioned in the chat already, it's not only National Teachers Day today, but also another really important segment of society. And I didn't raise any nurses, but it's National Nurses Day. So shout out to all the nurses, including, but not limited to, the lovely Gina Levy, who checked in on the Levyverse this morning. She was saying she had to get back to work. And she checks in every now and then on the Vibe. Sometimes she listens in and she sneaks in. So hello, Gina Levy. And it's National Nurses Day, Bob. I got mad respect for nurses, man.
Yeah, sure.
Especially good ones, because you always hear of the good and bad and everything in life, like the nurse ratchets or whatever, the one that just comes in and has been on the job too long or whatever. But the few times that I've had experiences in the hospital, Bobby Nick, I was so grateful to have the nurses that I did, because when you see what they do every day, room to room, and they can have that new compassion for you to where they treat you like, you know, an individual and not like this is just something they do every day. It really impressed me when I was in the hospital, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Some of them are bad though. I don't know, man. Some of them get on these power trips.
You're not wrong about that, Bob. And they're always like the old stereotype, the Nurse Ratched that comes along going, what's going on in here? We got to follow the rules to the T and all. But I've been, and I know
a lot more better, a lot more that are better than on those power trips and shit.
Absolutely, man. So yeah, like I said, because they do this stuff every day. Like, it sits there and it occurs to me, like the couple times that I've been in there for a little checkup or whatever, and I've spent my time contemplating this, and I'm like, man, they go from room to room. Like, they're not only being this nice to me and treating me like that I'm like the only person they're caring for, but the good ones do it really good. So we shout out and we respect all nurses on National Nurses Day. I know a couple personal family friends that are nurses, some young women. So shout out to the nurses out there and some men. Nurses are saints, says James Q. Legend. You already know it. Popkey says, check. Nurses are saints. They're talking about Twist of Lime. Nick, what's your favorite soda brand? Do you have Fuego? Oh my, Fuego. Do you have Fuego?
Fuego? I don't even know what the hell that is.
It means fire, but I don't know why. I don't know if as a drink, but do you have a Fuego? This isn't fun. That was before that. BF had an addictomy. You tried to addict to me in DC, and I pushed it away. Son of a bitch. This isn't fun. Well, come on, we got to honor people here, Don. We got to be right here. So we did National Nurse. Oh, maybe he was talking about the shit picks. I don't know. National Nurses Day. Yeah. We did National Beverage Day. We did Crepe Suzette Day. National Foster Care Kid. We acknowledge. I think we got all of them, and even National Teacher Day, folks. So that was our check-in today of the national calendar. That was the National Day. Hey, hey.
3, 2, 1.
Special nurse, though, Bobby Nick, I want to acknowledge on the National Day calendar, on the National Day, hey, you know, there are many different nurses, and they take care of all kind of patients, man. And, you know, some patients are easier to deal with than others. So I respect this. I want to point out a particular nurse right here. I want to point her out and do a little screen share, and I will show you right now. Like to see it? Here you go. This nurse right here has got to put up with this patient. This guy is rough. Oh shit! Look, it's Gina and Bob. It's Gina and Bob Levy. See, I told you, there's the lovely Gina Levy right there. This woman has to work even when she's home. She has to play nurse to Bob Levy. Here's Bobby Nick. So there we go. We honor the lovely Gina Levy on National Nurses Day. Nurse Ratched is my favorite, says Don. Baby G Pablo was very gentle with us. Let's see. The Fagola hole. Wait a minute, no. It's not the Fagola hole. And we're probably not going to fall down Scott's hole today, because without Scott, how can you fall down his hole if he's not here? All right. We're going to do the not so serious. We already did that. Let's see. Show you some videos here. How about let's have a little dance moment right here on the vibe. Let's get down with it. Who says that white people can't dance? Come on, man. We're going to bring the funk here, bringing the vibes right here. At 2:06, where I'm coming to you from the East Coast of the United States, we're already in the hour number 3 of the vibe. 42 of you great people in here. Shout out to any and all new friends joining me from Andrew the Giant 96 channel. I'm looking backstage. Andrew is with us, but he's currently not in front of the camera. They're kind of tending to some business that Bobby Nick made us aware of. So they'll be back as soon as they can. But if you get a chance, come on over here to The Vibe on BF Live on YouTube and click subscribe absolutely free for me, because I'm treading water trying to stay above 1,000 subscribers. So help me do that, please. And in the meantime, let's dance. Set some vibes here, Bobby Nick. What you know about that? There you go. All right. That says Chick-fil-A employees on a Sunday. That's what they be getting down with. Scott Robertson, joining us from the Andrew the Giant 96 channel, says, you can't get in my hole. My name is Scott. All right, well, come on. Anybody, Scott? We'll take all Scott holes. No, I didn't know. Is it good? I didn't watch it. They're talking about that. James, he has salt hand. The guys are, Andrew and Vinny are engaged in a turd photography. contest. Yeah, like
So-
he's trying to get through his day, and Andrew's in there. They're like taking like selfies with poops in there or whatever they're doing.
I mean, it's pretty fascinating stuff. I've never seen an Andrew Turk before.
Yeah, now
I don't think I want to ever again, but I mean, it is kind of interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm a shuffle. Don identifies that dance right there. Jerry Lahane, it's been a couple days, brother. He says, like, share, subscribe, and hide from the rain. Having an off day today because of the weather, huh? There, Jerry. Wavy G, such a relief after Todd. Those Amish kids can bounce. I'm always fascinated with the flow of those kids, Bobby, or anybody that can dance like that. I don't know how they pull off that smoothness. I can't do it. I ain't smooth those Amish kids. They dance better than me, unless it was an 80s song, and then Space Nerd without dancing. Wavy G was dancing to the beat right there. Well, why don't we check in? I know there's some friends like Space Nerd and some others here that are Perry Caravello fans. Why don't we head our way over to Twitter X, because this is one of the segments we like to do here. Perry was on last night at his new time, 4 Pacific, 7 o'clock East for Perry Caravello Live. It was Monday night PCL. So let's go over there and check some Perry Caravello action out with a little Perry talk. That's right, folks. I'm over here outside the door. I'm going to keep a good eye on him. I don't. Oh. My signal goes right underwater, didn't it, Bobby?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I was doing pretty good the last couple of days. It's quickly coming back, though. And we're getting ready to get into little Perry talk right here on the Vibe. It was Monday night PCL last night. So I was hanging out in the chat as I do. And Bob, we did kind of acknowledge this yesterday on this show, but I don't know what it is. Maybe this is just a personal experience, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people are acknowledging Cinco de Mayo this year, as I remember in years past. I see it backstage. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was just my take this year, buddy. Like, I'd really like normally you would see like maybe a Chili's commercial or advertising. Hey, it's Cinco de Mayo and people ramping up for it. Maybe I'm just out of touch. I don't know. I'm in this podcasting and all. Maybe that's why.
Not even people posting about it on social media or anything.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It doesn't seem to be much of a thing going on about it, but it was a thing last night on Perry Caravello Live. We're going to check on it. Let's see. Amish Mafia is fucking up your program. That apartment complex has shit internet. Let's see where Perry is. Yeah, it does. Hot Amy hacked BF stream as soon as he entered the hall. I know he did. She did. And look, I talk nice to her because she is hot, regardless of what Perry says, right? She is hot, Perry. I don't care what you say.
Shut the fuck up.
You look, she might have taken all your money and all your property and all, but she's hot. I mean, you can't dispute that Amy's hot. B, leave it at the door, please. Thank you. Let me see if Perry will answer. I'll try to get him to answer right here. Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Let me in, motherfucker. Let's see. All right, let's get into it. Cinco de Mayo's celebrators have a good chance of being deported. That did occur to me, Bobby Nick. I was wondering with all of this in the air, was this a reason that it was kind of on the DL this year? Wow. That thought did occur to me, Popke. You have a point, Popke's a space nerd. Well, so hot, so smart, says Live Ween checking in. All right, well, let's check in on this. It was, because it might not be Cinco de Mayo anywhere else, but it was last night on Perry Caravello Live. It was Monday night PCL. So that's it. We started off. Oh, here's a classic one right here from old Cinco de Mayo's from years past. So let's reflect on that before we make our way up to the new one. We saw a little bit of this yesterday, but this is actually Perry dancing with the real Tony Hawk.
Oh, fuck. I'm not doing milk all over my fucking home! You fucking moron!
Oh.
I threw everything in that pool, man.
Oh.
As soon as that pool was in that room, man, everybody, put this in it, Perry. Put that in it. He just...
God.
So Perry thought it was going to be real chill, you know, not get messy, but you know that's never going to be on this show. I have seen some of those live ween. That's kind of the same thing. Look, it's getting them punches in.
Fucking asshole! I slipped. Don't get it on the carpet. You got.
Calm down, Freddie Corolla Fender.
Back over there, and all over the goddamn fly. We are done. The show's better end right the fuck now. You motherfucker!
So there you go. There's some. That's when you people used to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. So there you go. Live Ween reminds me that Wavy G shares pics of his next level sandwiches in the PCL Discord, and I get angry that I can't eat them. They look good. Bobby Nick, I don't know if you're familiar with that, buddy, but yeah, over there on the PCL Discord, it's like almost like a challenge, and Wavy G will go, "This is the kind of elegant sandwich that I made today." They look like photogenic sandwiches I've seen over there in the PCL Discord. So yeah, you gotta have fun in PCL on YouTube. You can member up for as little as $4.99 a month for Shopvac level, $9.99 a month for Credenza level. But yeah, if you're ever on the Discord, the PCL Discord, you can see some of those sandwiches. It's not fair, says Live Ween about those sandwiches. If you look closely, you can see Perry kick Tony's leg out, causing him to fail. Okay, let me bring you in, Andrew. I'm sorry, I left you back there because Andrew's back again. So I got caught up in keeping the show going, boys.
That was some real peanut buttery shit you had there, Andrew. Damn.
Yeah. And it looked like I had carrots in it.
Funny, I don't remember eating carrots. My boy is sleepy out there. He's sleepy hot, but he's all clean now. Was it this time last year they were filming the movie? Yeah, I do believe it's been about exactly a year, Widow Killer. Live Ween says Tony excels at takedowns. The last time they locked horns, Tony pulled a guard expertly from standing position. Wow, thanks. Show us a picture of your peanut butter and jelly, Bobby Nick, says Poppy. Oh, yuck. Top-notch shirt, says James Q Legend checking in. Perry knocked over the Tony. He did. Perry still owes Chris a handy. He owes a couple of them, I think, Widow Killer, from when he was on the movie set with him. And he says, I think, wait, you said you want to see the movie, right? Let's see. Third photography. It jumped on me. Let's see. They jump on me. But I saw you, Wavy G. You say you want, or Widow Killer, you say you wanted to see the movie. Well, let's continue on here with Cinco de Mayo's celebration. That's what you saw again. You know what that one was. These are some old ones. We want to get to last night, though. I like this picture right here. When they kind of just did this to him last year. I'll show you this picture. When they sent, somebody sent the gigantic popcorn thing, Bobby Nick. That's an actual thing they sent to his house.
Wow.
That's not like a special effect. That was actually in there. And Tom said, in order to do some promos with it before you get rid of it, let's do some wacky promo pics in it. And he was so pissed off to get this look on his face. Like Tom was telling him, like, pose like this. Now pose like this and, you know, act like you're happy. And so that's what he did for that one. So there you go. For the media shares. They were live now last night. Oh, now this, Bobby Nick. If you know, you know. You were here yesterday when I showed you the toilet bowl and you said it looked like Wendy's toilet bowl, right?
Yeah.
He had the chicken nuggets in it. He had the green drink and all kind of other shit. Then they made him scrub it with the toothbrushes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what he did with the toothbrushes, Bob. If you notice, they're not in the pack very good. He put all of those toilet brushes back in the pack like it never happened, Bobby Nick.
Oh.
Yes, he did. Right there with his lotion. And so Tom was begging with him last night, please, you make so much money, Perry. I'll send you $20. Please just don't use them. Just throw them away. And he promised he would the other night, but then he shows up last night and he put them back in the pack here, Bob. Boy. And so Tom's telling him, well, the other night somebody said, well, they'll put him in the dishwasher, and he lost his mind. He's saying that he cleaned them out with bleach, Bobby Nick.
Well, who
yes,
cares?
Vinny.
It was in a toilet.
He poured, look, Widow Killer knows. I was right about the toothbrushes. He poured bleach on them. Yeah, he won't give them up. What is this, like less than $10 for 8 toothbrushes at Costco? Vinny, ain't that gross, bro?
That's disgusting.
Does anyone know how often he brushes his teeth?
That's even worse.
He'll tell you, I know. And somebody said, well, why don't you put them in a dishwasher? And he started shouting, I'm not putting them in a dishwasher. Yet he had no problem putting them in a toilet, putting them back in the package after bleaching them, though, Vinny. This dude ain't right.
He has a point. They're not dishes.
Does anyone know how often he brushes his teeth? He would tell you he does it every day, Widow Killer. And Tom asked him, well, how often do you even change a brush? And he goes, oh, once a month or once every other month. Something like that.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. I have one where we have the heads that detaches off Bobby Nick, and I might change that like every 3 months or when I go to my dentist visit or something like that.
Yeah, man.
So let's see. At least 3 days a week, says James Q Legend. So there you go. So look, and you can see how they're all just dirty and whatever, and just put in any old way because he had to put them back to like brand new. So there you go. Tom, don't do that. So there you go. That's now here's your invitation to the chili cook-off. Chili and slurping down. Man milkshakes at the 626 chili cook-off. RSVP to our bro, Reverend Fug Lee. Hey, RFL, happy birthday, buddy. As always, from everybody here on The Vibe. So there's the invitation right there. Oh, look, Andrew might need this diaper here, Vinny. What do you think, brother?
Who is that?
That's Perry Caravello sporting his. I told you he wears adult diapers, Vinny.
Crazy.
That is Perry Caravello's adult diaper. When you asked yesterday,
that's so long.
I don't know why he's long assed. Maybe he's got deep butt cheeks. Maybe there's a reason for that. He might be because
I got deep butt cheeks.
There's one picture, and there's another one. Bro, look at he's all bent over. Look at this one.
That's crazy.
So he does. He wears adult. And you asked the other day, like, what was going on in the front with him? He's got diaper gunt because he always has a and Justa says it's full. Says Justa. Yeah, he'll sit there and just load it up with pee. No shame to his game, Vinny. No shame to his game at all. I'm bringing beans to the cook-off, says Chris Popke.
Shut the fuck up.
He's coming no matter what you say. He's bringing the beans. He dribbles and leaks every time he screams, says James Q Legend. Yeah, he's like gotten up from his chair and his cushion that sits there, it has like round spots of pee on it, Bob, because it comes through the diaper. Wavy G says, Perry, this is Perry saying, I get my toothbrushes from Costco only, like Rain Man. I get my underwear from Kmart in Cincinnati. No difference. It is very much a Rain Man or a Tiny Tim like. Tiny Tim used to go on the Howard Stern show all the time, go, oh, Mr. Stern, I need the Puffs Plus with lotion. I only use the Puffs Plus with lotion, Mr. Stern. And he had very specific. Perry has a fupa, says Chris Popke. He pissed on his chair again, says Widow Killer. Imagine it's got to be a daily thing, Widow Killer. And that's why when the lovely Gina Levy went there, I didn't want her sitting on anything, Bobby Nick. I was horrified for her.
Yeah, I know, right?
I felt so grossed out for the lovely Gina Levy sitting there. Shout out, Gina. But last night, this is our lovely friend, Mrs. Hunts for Food, and she really does because she's got those heads around. She was having fun watching Perry not be the matador, Bobby Nick. I said he looked more like a fatador. He's dressed like a matador. People like that easy joke. So let's look at Perry dressed as the fatador. He had to do this last night.
Stop back sitting in his living room.
In a diaper, Vinny, no less. In a diaper.
Atlanta.
Widow Killer says, I think last night was the biggest wet spot in the chair ever. Oof. You don't watch PCO anymore, not the bees. Yeah. I thought I've seen you. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Bobby Nick. Is that the real one?
Oh, yeah.
All right, folks. Well, it's the real one. This has never happened. Unprecedented that we ever had breaking poos twice. We had Andrew breaking poos, and now we got the real one.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Breaking poos with our friend Bobby Nick. I don't know why, what you ever did to deserve this title, Bobby Nick, but for whatever reason, these great friends of Bobby Nick, especially Wendy, loves to send her breaking poos, whatever her daily constitutional, to Bobby Nick. She thinks it's funny. We can't show it, so we go to Bobby to describe it and horrify us all, Bob. How bad is it today?
Well, It's actually not that bad. I mean, it's one long turd that hit the toilet sideways. So
it's a half a pot sticker.
Yeah.
It looks like a snake trying to crawl out the toilet.
Something like that.
Is that what it looks like?
Yeah, and then there is a little bit up front. It looks like it's less solid stuff, and then one little nugget at the bottom that sank down.
Wow.
Sinker.
That sounds like one of the more healthy ones you ever described, Bob, and it kind of sounds regular. You get a little half and half, a little half in the water, half not, kind of half, little pot sticker going on there. Oh boy, let's see. The views are declining fast, Bobby Nick. Oh, we better get out of this. That was breaking poos. Sorry, folks. It's necessary.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah, Bobby Nick would do that very scream of horror in the middle of the show, and we were like, oh my God, what happened, Bobby Nick? And so we had to acknowledge it, and any and every time it happens, that's breaking poos with Bobby Nick right here. I don't watch PCO anymore. We got that one with the eyes. Okay, I see you around. James Q Legend, thank you for the $2, my most generous friend. Take money. I have to do the dishes again. Go take care of those dishes, James Q Legend. Thank you, bro, for being part of the Vibe family. I appreciate the two. All Perry, so sweet. Let's continue on with the Fatador here because he had to dance around last night, Bob. And this was one of those things like, Music Biz Marty did to Cyrax, where he would just get him to dance, tell him, you got to dance to a song, but wouldn't necessarily tell him how long of a version of the song that he was using. I think this went on for like 3.5, 4 minutes or so more last night, Bobby Nick.
Really?
De gay, amigo. Ole, okay. Okay. La cucaracha. They're all in Perry's house. All the cucarachas are in apartment 102. There you go. There was Sir Levy out of the coffin. He did his show this morning, and I'm the meat in a Bob Levy sandwich, essentially, today, folks. BF Live is, because Bob Levy did his show at 10 a.m. East this morning to like 11:30. You got me in the middle of the day holding it down up until 3 p.m. East. We're going to kind of pull this train in the station right on time today because Bob Levy will be doing a members-only show right on the Levyverse channel. But you got to member up for as little as $4.99 a month. Go behind the wall and see how much fun it is on the Levyverse. So that'll be coming up right after this show today. But he was on 10 o'clock today. All right, now here is, somebody said they wanted to see Jim and Gina's movie. This was Media Share Monday. So up in the upper right-hand corner, you will see one of the great media shares. This is Jim from PCL's movie with Gina and all the other ladies in it. Scarlett Johansson. This is Jim PCL's movie. Oh, let me take the sound, put the sound on it. Oh, there we go. Perry just wasn't talking yet.
Why do I have to move into somebody's trailer?
In a world on the brink of civil war, one selfless king rises to the challenge to marry two maidens.
Mexico fat dance. That's a good one instead of a hat dance.
I shall search these lands far and wide to find these women and make them my queens.
With Scarlett Johansson and Gina Carano.
Yeah.
And Rosie O'Donnell as Perry the Village Idiot.
You see that, Bobby? Rosie O'Donnell as playing Perry the Village Idiot in Jim's movie.
Intrigue.
Why is this entertaining?
Action.
What part? The shit?
Romance. Famed director Peter Jackson presents King James. Coming summer 2026.
I would never be caught dead in a disgusting movie made by a bunch of elementary school losers who don't even know how to make movies. Jim makes me sick. How he got Gina and Scarlett to do a movie like this, it's just to piss me off.
What is it? Widow Killer's asking, what did he say at the start? You mean at the very start, like right here? Let's see.
Why do I have to move into somebody's trailer?
In a world on the brink of civil war.
Somebody's trailer. Tom must have said something about watch a trailer. You got to get into this trailer or something. Why I got to move in somebody's trailer?
A selfless king rises to the challenge to marry two maidens.
King James from PCL. There you go. Jim Gray.
I shall search these lands far and wide to find these women. And
Nice.
make them my queens.
Huge Janus, is it? Huge asshole. Huge asshole. How's that not entertaining?
And Rosie O'Donnell as Perry the village idiot.
Hello?
Intrigue. Action.
I will unite the people.
Romance. Famed director Peter Jackson presents King James. Coming summer 2026.
I would never be caught dead in a disgusting movie made by a bunch of elementary school losers who don't even know how to make movies. Jim makes me sick. How he got Gina and Scarlett
Took all of it.
to do a movie like this, it's just to piss me off.
Boom, there you go. That's what we do best. Uh-oh. It goes great with milkshakes. Here's Perry's Man Milk as a picture. Perry's Man Milk. Plant-based Perry's Man Milk right here. Perry drinks it by the gallon, don't you?
Shut the fuck up.
You love man juice. Let's see. What else we got here on it? I think that's kind of, we're all caught up with that, folks. So there you go. That's our little catch-up. Little fun segment we like to do for all my Perry friends and fans in here. That was a little bit of afternoon Perry talk.
Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk.
Fuck yeah, Perry talk it is. Let's have a little fun with a couple little Perry tunes here. Created by the very talented Chris Popke. Oh, it's Tuesday. We're having it. We're doing it on the Vibe, folks. And Perry tries to tell us we ain't having 626. We're not having a chili cook-off at his place because it's Perry's house.
My house. He's not allowed in my house. No one's allowed in my house. Unless I allow them in my house. Then if I allow them here, they'll my house.
Then they're allowed.
Go to hell, Jagoff.
All right. Maybe we'll go for a ride in Perry's car.
I love my car. It's too valuable to me, and it's in way too good of condition to me, and I will never get rid of it. You see? My car. I love my car, and I take good care of my car, and still in good shape. The seats aren't torn. My car. When the plastic or the leather starts cracking, then it's time to replace that. Or get a whole new vehicle. Good day.
All of those fun songs created by the guy in the chat, the talented Chris Popke. Thank you, Chris, for all of those, man. A little Perry talk. Space Nerd was dancing to it. Andrew smoking that good kush, passed out. Says Homeless Hoovy checking in every day and checking in on the Vibe. You're not wrong there. You know Andrew likes to smoke it up. Smoking boobies. J.A. says, it's the Perry Principle. The Perry Principle, says our friend J.A. checking in. Pecan gets the love from, gives it to J.A. What's up, P? Right on back from J.A. And Space Nerd says she's hungry. That always happens here on an episode of The Vibe. This next thing I want to show you guys, I'm going to show you some pictures that don't look like what they actually are. Some baffling images. 13 of them, absolutely baffling images that will haunt your dreams for the next 6 months, Bobby Nick. Let's see if we can really do that. Oop. Can't wait for Andrew and Granny to go gator hunting, says Widow Killer. Checking in. Check out some of these pictures, guys. Look at these pictures, Bobby. Nick, I'm going to show you this first one. This is like somebody off of somebody's like video camera. Look at it. The guy is like not there.
What the heck?
Dude is invisible. Here we go.
What?
Yeah, bro. Look. It says a person is extending their arm out, holding a vest in front of them. Oh, they're holding the arm and they're holding the vest in front of. Oh, see that?
Oh,
see what I'm saying here? See what I'm saying? Right. So it looks like a guy walking a dog, and there's the heat, right? But it's really a dude that's got like his hand holding like a vest up, if you will, to a camera, and it looks like somebody doesn't have no legs there. There you go.
Huh.
That's one to mess with your head. How about this one? Can we figure out this next one? What's going on here in this next photo? Let me open it. There we go.
What the fuck? Well, it's obviously a bull.
Mm-hmm. Is that Stephen Bull? Who does it?
The unicorn, dog.
There's a simple explanation for it. It says, look, it says there were two bulls, Vinny. There was one in the front. It says there's another animal in front of the car, and the other one was in the rearview mirror. So that's how that illusion was created. How about this one? It says this seems inappropriate for a gift card, but it's not. How did this happen? Look at. Well, let me expand it up. look at the hands under the boobs.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's just good advertising.
That's good advertising, right? Or is it, Vinny? Is it? Or is it just a coincidence, a common coincidence? The Blueberry gift card behind it is the one with the woman. So look.
Yeah.
That's the card that was behind it. And then they put the titty cards over it. So it looked like the breasticles are being cupped. Perfect. Yeah. There you go. So that's a fun one right there. Let's see. How about this one? Oh, what are we looking at right here?
It's a dog laying on a dog.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember what this one was. A dog laying on a dog.
Or is that a chicken on the dog?
That's what somebody thinks is a chicken on a dog, but you might be right with the first one, Vinny. You might have nailed it.
Another dog.
It does look like a chicken on a dog. It says it's a hairless cat on top of a dog. So we were both close. Yeah, it wasn't a chicken, right? Let's see. How about this one? It says this is not a two-headed dog, but why does it look like it is to us? How about look at this two-headed dog? Oh my God!
I know how that happened.
Yeah, it's kind of easier one, but it gets you on the quick look, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, that's good.
Right? That's a good one.
It's not a dog. That's one dog, isn't it?
It's one. It's a double-headed dog.
Yeah, I did get fooled. I thought it was that when you take like a panoramic, and then someone moves.
Oh yeah. No, this is actually looks like the lady has one between her legs and one on the leash standing in front of it. One dog is in between the person's legs, so you can't really see its body. So that's how they did that one. This is a cat triangle, confusing a lot of people. What do you see? A cat triangle.
Nice.
Looks like a cat about to lick itself.
Got a big hypotenuse.
God bless you. It says you should be able to see a cat stretching in front of a TV. Yeah, before it licks its own ass, probably. I can't stand when pets put on a show like that and they're licking themselves. I can't do that, so I get jealous, I guess. Let me see. How about this one? Why does it look like this fish is flying in the sky?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty tight. I think we can all figure that one out, though.
Andrew.
He's like, huh? He's like, huh? What? Say hello to your friends, Andrew. Checking in from Andrew the Giant 96.
Okay.
He's outside. He's like sunning in Florida. Florida guy. Lazy Florida days. But yeah, you could kind of tell this is like a pond with a reflection on top of it. So you get a little both of the images on that one. That's a pretty easy one. How about this one? This looks like there's a UFO in the sky. Look at that.
Damn.
That's pretty.
Probably is.
That's pretty cool, ain't it? This one I kind of got too. This is the reflection of the globe in the room behind the person taking the picture through a piece of window.
The aliens.
Yep, they're right there. They're right there, Andrew.
Yeah,
Beat me up, buddy.
Ooh.
Cool. Is that Riley's friend Tan? It's you understand? It's they're coming to 10. You motherfuckers. Let me see. How about this woman? She got no legs. She got no legs. She don't know how to use them. These all get you on the quick, but if you take a second, you can figure it out, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Nope, that woman has no legs.
That's
it. Is she sitting? Is she sitting on top of that fence?
Yeah, I think she's sitting with the sweater behind her. Bobby.
Yeah, the sweater's dropping down a little further, so you.
Nope, they are just.
You can't see that ass. You can't see that ass. That's
Exactly. Right, she's just sitting on the ledge right there. How about this one? 10. This one says, "Oh, what is this? I don't know what I'm looking at here."
No, that's the whole picture. It just looks like two pictures.
Damn.
I don't remember what this one was. This one, the road in front of the mountain makes it look like it's two.
Yeah.
I don't get that one as well. It's not a
So
great
that
one.
is one picture.
Yeah, that's one whole picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, because of that hard edge of that road right there. There's a road there, I guess. Looks like there's a divider between two pictures. All right, I guess that's what that one is. How about this one? It says, did this cat's head come off? Oh, look at that.
Oh. That better be another cat.
That better be a 2-cat situation right there.
Yeah.
It's like, look, I'm doing it. I'm doing the trick. I never got my symbol to get on the mothership with Riley. I am doomed, says Space Chief 75. I told you motherfuckers to buy the symbols while we still had them. You understand? Whoa, how about these butt cheeks here? Look at this. I'm worried about showing this one, guys.
Whoa, what is that?
It's deep butt cheeks, Bobby, Nick.
That's a foot. Those are heels.
I got deep butt cheeks.
I got deep butt cheeks. Oh, yeah. That's just.
Better get that off the screen before you get flagged.
I know, brother. Look, that's a hard one to figure out, but you're right. It's not a butt. It's feet. It's socked feet. Vinny nailed it. You got it right,
God.
Vinny.
I've seen that trick once or twice.
That's almost like the with the elbow vagina or whatever the people do with the elbow butt.
Their knees inside of their shirt to make it look like boobs too.
Hey, right. That's a good one. Those are Linda's cats before Perry murdered them.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, you did murder them. You just didn't want to take care of them, so you just got them killed, man. You paid for it to get them killed. Let's see. We ding ding bong bong. Let's see. Okwa Tanzan one. Oni Seo one. Okwa Tan my bum. You understand? Let's see. But yeah, that is feet. Vinny nailed that one, buddy. That took me a minute. I definitely was concentrating on that one, Vinny. I'm like, what was that? I'm like doing this and all, Bobby Nick. I did not come up with feet right away. I wanted to believe it was real buttocks. Oh, how about that? That looks like a real. It literally says Uranus in it. Look at that one. It says Uranus. It says Uranus. This was pretty self-descriptive right here. That one took care of itself. It says Uranus. There you go. And there you go. That was 13 little fun article of pictures that I found that I can share with you here on the Vibe. All right. Why don't we do this? I think I got lots of stuff to do, but what do I want to do? That's the whole.
Andrew, wake up!
Uh-oh. We watch that. Why don't we do?
Good morning.
I want to do some karaoke, horrible karaoke segment here. We like to feature some of the terrible karaoke here in a segment I like to call Karaoke. These are people that couldn't carry a note if it had a handle on it. They're horrible at karaoke here. So let's play a couple of these fun selections on the Vibe and see if you can think you can sing any better than some of these in karaoke. Uh-oh. It's our boy. It's Joey Bro.
Oh, no.
You're getting all the sexy today, ladies. You're getting Vinny shirtless. Get it, Joey Bro.
You're as wow as a glass of brandy. It's hard to watch this on your love all the time. You're as smooth.
There you go. Smooth. That's smooth as some kind of whiskey. I don't know, Tennessee whiskey. I'm sure his neighbors are ecstatic about this guy being their neighbor here on the Vibe. All right, well, let's continue on and see what we can get into. A little karaoke right here. Some bad karaoke. Where did I leave off here? Oh, I was going to play it first or last. There's one right there I want to share with you definitely today. I don't know if that was... Oh, did I play these? I think I might be up here. I got so much stuff in my hoppers that I want to play for you guys. Let's get down with this one, guys. All right. And let me know what you think. Some of you might have seen this one before. I even think maybe Bob and Nick has probably seen this before. But let's have fun here. It's a little karaoke, but maybe this guy can carry a little one. This looks like those Cambodian or Filipino guys, Bobby Nick. That guys that don't know English, but they picked this up. This guy picked this up virally off the internet, and my boy's doing his thing at 3 a.m. I'll come to you in a second, Andrew. Nice boobs. There you go. Have you ever seen that guy before, Bobby Nick?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Scott Staff Infection says Live Ween. Checking in. He'll be here all week. Hi-yo. What were you trying to say, Andrew, during that?
He sounds like that guy Creed a little bit.
Oh, who?
What?
Guy from Creed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scott Stapp. He does sound like the lead singer because it looked like he was like picking it up on radio and mocking it or whatever. Sucks, says Don. My drunk spirit animal says blood. Checking in on the vibe. I'm here without Harambe. Some white man shot his fucking ass. Oh, hey, what's up, Not the Bees? I can do half as well. I can't do half as well, says James Q Legend. Yeah, that was kind of one of those ones. It was kind of actually not as not so bad on that one here in karaoke. How about let's play another one? I got plenty of selections here I can go through. I got some real good ones. How about some more sexy time with Joey Bro? Let's bring him out again, folks. It's Joey Bro. Let's sing what he's bringing us this time. Oh, he's bringing us too much sexy. I know that. Oh, he's about to rock the boat, Bobby Nick. Come on, dude. You can get it. Come on, get in the gear. Come on.
This guy definitely fucked up the drinking video.
Uh-oh, you can't handle all that sexy. You can't handle Joey Bro. Rock Your Baby right here on karaoke. Oh, that's another Joey Bro that I played. Let me see. It's too much sexy. I can't play all Joey Bro for him. How about if I played this guy? He's been on here before. He's John Hannon. He does it on the internet all the time. Somebody asked me, BF, do you think this is a put on or not? And I think we've proven it's not. This guy thinks he's really the guy. John Hannon's going to sing Uptown Girl.
She's been living in an uptown world. How about she's never had a backstreet guy? How about her mama never told her why?
Exactly.
I'm gonna drive her an uptown girl. She's been living in a white bread world. As long as anyone with hot blood can.
This guy so reminds me of Don Cherry.
Of who?
Don Cherry. You guys know who Don Cherry is?
You talking about the guy from Barry, you mean?
No,
that was Don Barris. No, Don Cherry. No. Sounds familiar. Why does it sound familiar, Bob?
He was a Canadian hockey commentator. You know.
Okay. Oh Jesus! There you go. Like your head, Gino knows what's up. I like it better than Billy Joel's version. From her Tone Deaf Records brings you John Hannon, destroying all the hits. Like Billy Joel, Uptown Girl.
I'm in love with an uptown girl. You know I see her in her uptown world. She's getting tired of her high-class ties and all the presents from her uptown.
They got to edit it, and he's still off.
She's got her toys.
I told you it was horrible, folks. Oh no, I don't know how much more we can take it at. Don Cherry, now that you say that he was I think I remember him as more of a sports broadcaster that they're saying in the chat there, buddy.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, hockey night in Canada. He hosted that for a long time.
Sock'em hockey.
And then he said something about people not supporting the poppies, on
oh, you told me that.
Oh, that's all right. He got fired.
Well, Bobby Nick,
said he was racist, but he was just telling the truth. That's what I believe, anyway.
Well, I like to do segments within segments, and I like to I know that you educated me about Canadian stuff, but I don't think everybody knows about the whole poppy thing. So why don't we make this whole a whole full circle moment? You quickly explain the whole poppy thing and Don Cherry and how it's all related. As you know, I'm stalling, looking for my next element if I would go to the media assets, and let's do a spontaneous like we do Canadian Corner.
And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go. Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Oh, beauty, go.
As we like to do, we do a segment within a segment here. When anything uniquely Canadian comes up, I like to throw it to my friend Bobby Nick, who's uniquely Canadian. Now, Bobby, I know a little bit about some of these things because I'm great friends with you. I've heard of Don Cherry because of hockey. Now you made that connection. And there's a poppy situation that has to do with a holiday that's celebrated in Canada. Bobby Nick, tell us about the holiday celebrated in Canada that involves poppy and poppy seeds and things like that, and how you got in trouble.
Well, yeah, it's a thing every year, Remembrance Day, November 11th. And I think it's like a combination of your Veterans Day and
and your celebration.
Day do you have?
And your day.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, to remember, people of the past, who fought for our country and everything like that. People wear it's like a plastic poppy with a pin, and you pin it on your shirt or your jacket, and
and a poppy is a plant.
You wear it over your heart.
The one that a poppy is a plant, like the actual poppy seeds come from, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. We have a poem called "In Flanders Fields" here that you learn when you're young. It's all about the war, and it has a line in Flanders Fields where the poppies grow, and that's where you first start learning about poppies in Canada,
right?
And then you wear them, but yeah, Don Cherry, he was really into celebrating Remembrance Day, and he had his own investment in the poppies. And yeah, I guess people who were coming to the country weren't really supporting the poppies, so he said something about it, and he ended up getting canceled in Canada.
Wow. So because people weren't as gung-ho about celebrating the poppies and he spoke outwardly about it, he kind of lost his job over this? Lost favor?
Yeah.
There you go. Well,
for real, it was stupid.
Well, there are fake poppy flowers handed out for a change around here. So that's to chunks to all of our Canadian contingent checking in on the vibe today.
Yeah.
Now, I will not have this slander talked about my friend Bobby Nick. Popke says, Bobby Nick is not the best Canadian ambassador. How dare you? He is my Canadian friend and my representative, Popke, and he's here with me every day. So that's what I got. So let's go. Now, he is my friend, and I trust everything he says about everything Canada. We got the fake poppies. Is Bobby in Canada? Really? Really? Coin purse day? No. Poppies, like on the bagels? Wavy G-esque?
No. Red poppies, the full flower.
I kind of thought it was too. So I'm glad you cleared all that stuff up. And that's why we do this, folks, because I know not everybody sees everything on the same day that I do. So that when we go have something that's uniquely Canadian, we throw it over to Bobby Nick. That was a Canadian Corner.
And now, coming to you from the Great White North, it's Bobby Nick's Canadian Corner.
It's a beauty way to go. Oh, beauty, go. Okay. Oh, beauty, go.
Now back to our regularly scheduled segment in progress. We are in with Carrie Noki. We're going to finish this up. We're going to come back and do some plugs and make our way out of here for Bob Levy at 3 o'clock at the top of the hour for the members only show. You have to check out right at the top of the hour, guys. All right, I hope you enjoyed this day. We're going to wrap up Carrie Noki with a doozy, guys, but not just one people. I love you so much. I'm going to give you 2 people singing here, and it's a doozy to finish up Carrie Noki.
Like open doors, leading you down into my core, where I've become so numb.
Get it, girl.
Without
Get it, Sarah Lee.
My spirit sleeping somewhere cool until you find it there and lead it back home.
Wake me up.
Yeah.
I can't wake up.
I can't wake up, Bob Nick.
Save me.
Evan got no sense.
Wake me up. I can't wake up. Save me.
Save me. Booyah. And that's how we do it here on the Vibe, folks. Oh, shit. That was Carrie Noki right here on the Vibe. Wavy G, Evan No Sense. Evan No Sense. No less annoying than the actual song, says Popke. The cousin version, says a homeless Hoovy. And shout out to Bacon, says Don, trying to talk about, he's trying to cause international problems. As well as Live Ween says, imagine if Bobby Nick ever got a hold of some actual real American bacon, Live Ween. Don't start at the end of the Vibe, folks.
Same goddamn thing, Live Ween. Same goddamn thing.
We're going to wrap up. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun today. Let me take this banner down. We're going to wrap up this episode. We're going to pull this train into the station to make our way for Bob Levy at 3 o'clock because I'm just a meat and a Bob Levy sandwich today, and that's all right with me. Bob did 10 o'clock. I held you down between 12 and 3 on the East Coast. Bob's going to pick it up from 3 and so on. And then now these boys are going to tell you their last comments and where you can find them tonight, Andrew. On an Andrew No Filter Tuesday, buddy. Thank you for co-streaming my show, BF Live The Vibe, on Andrew the Giant 96. Tell all your friends where they can find you later on tonight.
I will be streaming from a disclosed location.
Mm-hmm. Where can they find you?
No Filter, Andrew and friends. I will be streaming from a disclosed location tonight.
A sex dungeon.
Sounds like he discovered a new word, undisclosed location.
Yeah.
All right, so Andrew the Giant tonight, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Andrew the Giant is on his other channel, folks, because you think one channel, Andrew the Giant 96, with almost 40,000 subscribers would be enough? No, that's not enough for this guy. He'll be on his other channel, which, Andrew, how many's on No Filter with Andrew and friends?
5,000.
5,000? That's pretty good, because I got 1,000. I'm treading water to keep 1,000. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, tonight, 7 p.m. East, Andrew the Giant on No Filter. You're probably going to see more shirtless Vinny, more Andrew, and more of this next guy I'm going to bring in who's going to tell you the shows that he knows that he's going to be on at least tonight. Bobby Nick, what you got for tonight?
Well, same thing as Andrew. No Filter with Andrew, friends, tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. See me. I don't know if we'll be able to see Scott, but yeah, Andrew will be there. Vinny will be there. And hopefully a few other knuckleheads. And then tomorrow, check out the bonus episode, our boner episode, members only, 9 p.m. Eastern of the Lunatic Lounge. So member up at Bobby Nick 1978 right now if you want.
There you go. And all those links are running in my chat for all of our friends. Andrew the Giant 96 for Bobby Nick on Rumble and Bobby Nick 1978 right here on YouTube. As far as me tonight, it's just a Tuesday night, so I don't really have no shows that I'm going to be doing tonight. I'll be probably like listening in as I do eavesdropping in on No Filter with Andrew and friends while I'm doing other things around the house. So join them tonight and join us here every day, Monday through Friday, right here on The Vibe, 12 to 3 p.m. East. Hey, please, anybody, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button on your way out today of BF Live. Hey, Vinny, thanks for joining us today, buddy. We appreciate you being here always.
It's been a blast. It's been a blast.
All right. That's right. Tell Andrew, make sure you let your boy Vinny get in the pool and have fun with him, man. Let him swim in the pool and do his damn thing while he's Florida man, okay?
I have a fun little quote that I found for the end of the podcast, if I could say it, Hims. Said that a friend to everybody is an enemy to thyself. So keep that in mind.
Okay, that's right. If you're overly friendly, I guess that's kind of thing about maybe being too friendly about. Got to be more selective about who you're friends with, maybe. Have more respect for yourself. There you go. Well, I appreciate that. Leaving over that pearl of wisdom. Love all you, says Don. We love you all. Thank you, Don. Hell. Even thank the antagonistic Oster Electric for checking out the vibe today. As always, the lovely Space Nerd. How about Wavy G, Homeless Hoovy checking in from the Andrew the Giant channel. The Live Ween, the man himself, the musical genius. Popkey, another musical genius, making all those great clips for me. My friend James Q Legend checking in today. Terry Nee, of course. All the friends checking in today. If I don't get up to you in the scroll, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means I didn't make it to you in time. But join me here every day, Monday through Friday, to see what kind of wacky fun we get into and maybe what kind of spontaneous poop pics or whatever Bobby Nick gets. You got to tune in every day right here on The Vibe, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. right here on the East Coast of the United States. Make your way over to the Levyverse. Member up over there for $4.99 and go see what the fun is at 3 o'clock, folks. So for Vinny and for Andrew in Florida, for my friend Bobby Nick up in Canada, I am BF Buffalo Bobby Fran saying peace and love. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe, folks. It's not bye. It's just bye for now, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on The Vibe.
Bye-bye!
Later.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.